And we live in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's get to it. A little late, was having some technical difficulties. We had to reboot some stuff, fix some stuff, but here we are, man. Let's get it. Talk about different topics today in this live, man. First off, the Vikings are 5-0. Great start to the season, but it's not only about how you start, but it's also about how you finish as well, right? And as we have seen in the first 5 weeks, the Vikings have looked great certain times, definitely looked very good at certain times. Other times, second half, especially the offense, i.e., has looked horrible, piss poor, atrocious. Just the offensive side of the ball, that's going to be my first topic, what I speak on first. KOC, Sam Darnold, offensive line, etc. They just haven't been able to put teams away other than the first week, first 2-3 weeks, the blowout win that they have had. But the thing about the NFL is what you have to be consistent. You have to have consistency, especially the playoff times. I know I keep harping on it, but I have to, because the playoffs, as we know, is a whole different animal, a totally different season. And that's just what it is, dog. You know, you have the regular season, then you have the playoffs, dog, a different animal. The game is sped up, the hits are harder, and everybody's more locked in, dog. So the mistakes we've seen Sam Darnold make, the mistakes, the bad play calling we've seen Kevin O'Connell make, that won't fly in the playoffs. Are the Vikings a playoff team? Hell yeah, they are. Being 5-0, starting 5-0, they can have home field advantage through the playoffs. A lot more season, dog, a lot more to play for. So the question is, they started great, but how will they finish? They have the bye week. This is really a pure self-scouting week, self-evaluation. Teams, players, coaches, etc. Kevin O'Connell needs to figure out a way he can put his team at an advantage and needs to figure out a way how to put teams away. Let's just start there. First, I want to get into KOC, dog. Period, bottom line. Got to get into KOC. We're going to check out some stats, maybe some videos, but, you know, now that, you know, the whole monetization and the copyright, you got to be careful now with the videos. You understand me? So we're going to see how it goes. We're going to start with KOC and Sam Darnold and offense as a whole, right? First off, KOC must improve second half. We all know it's nothing new, no secret. He must improve second half and become a better second half coach. I've been saying it the whole season, the whole off season. Can Kevin O'Connell coach a full 4 quarters? Can Kevin O'Connell coach a full 4 quarters? You ask me, he hasn't done it yet. Yeah, in my opinion, he hasn't done it yet. He's been close. About 3 games, he's been very close, but he hasn't accomplished that yet, in my opinion. In order for this Vikings team to get where they want to be the team they want to be, have a real playoff run, Kevin O'Connell is going to have to improve first, right? Top to bottom, right? Starts with the coaching. Coaching, I stand on that as the most important part of the game, of a team, of a squad. So it starts with KOC. Dominating the second half, being able to score points in the second half, put real drives together in the second half, and put a team away. Seen it with the Jets. You let the Jets hang around. You go 3 and out. Your defense plays outstanding, but the offense was not playing complementary football. And to be a Super Bowl caliber team, a Super Bowl winning team, you must play complementary football. You look at the Chiefs, true dynasty. The only other undefeated team in the NFL. But the Chiefs, they play complementary football. You saw it last night when they played the Saints, right? Defense on point, offense on point, et cetera, et cetera. That's what it takes to win Super Bowls, dog. But it starts with coaching on both sides of the ball. So KOC, you see how Andy Reid is able to play call, and him and his offensive coordinator work together and really put the dagger in teams. Don't let teams hang around. Don't let them hang around. That's what it's about, dog. No cap. Period. Bottom line. That's what it's about, homie. Putting your foot on their throat and putting them away. Getting them up out of there, dog. Getting them up out of there quickly and swiftly. Heavy, huh? So KOC, that's the biggest thing for me, man. Coaching for a full 4 quarters. Putting points on the board. Especially when your defense is dog tired. Your defense is working hard. You know, your defense is grinding to keep you in the game. Defense is grinding, helping you out to be able to put the game away in the second half. Shout out B-Flow. Shout out to the defense. I will get to them later. Heavy. You understand? So we need more from KOC play calling, dog. We need more from play calling from KOC. He's going to have to improve. He is going to have to improve, homie. Vikings are a very good team, homie. Very good team. Playoff run caliber team, but it starts with Kevino'connell, dog. Even with Sam Darnold, putting him in the best position to win, right? Period. Let's just look at some of the stats. Got it pulled up. I'm gonna get a Sam Darnold map, but I want to look at the stats from the game, some second half stats, etc., etc. Give me a second. You in the chat, like it up. Make sure you come in, you like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that bell. If you're new to the channel, hit that bell heavy. But like the chat up, dog. Take less than 1 second. You hear me? Heavy, man. I really want to research these scores and everything. Give me 1 second, dog. We're gonna get into it. We got time. You hear me? Yeah, we're gonna start really getting into it, baby. Let's get it. Let's go score. Yeah, I gotta check these stats out for the full game, man. It's just like you have to put a team away, bro. You have to put a team away, dog. And the NFC, the NFL as a whole is wide open. The NFC, you really see no major threats, right? Do we see any major threats who the Vikings should be scared of in the NFC? They've beaten the top teams in the NFC already, dog. Some say the top team, even though the Niners are looking suspect. But even the top team, right? So it's like, really, man, it's just time to get together and put it all together. You're right there. You're right there. We just need more from KOC and the offense. More from KOC and the offense. Regular season is good. Very important. As far as ranking, seeding, it's good to be 5-0. Great to be 5-0. But you want to win in the playoffs. The Vikings want to reach that ultimate goal. They're going to have to bite down and really work hard, huh? So where is the Vikings game at? That's my question. Here we go. So did they already move the Vikings game or what? We're gonna have to click on the Jets then, since the Vikings got a bye. All right, can we go to this one then? You know what I'm saying? Let's go. So we look at here the stats of the game, right? Look at these stats of the game, man. So first down, 17-17. Not bad. Third down efficiency, 5 of 17 versus the Jets, dog. 5 of 17. The Jets weren't, hold on. Oh, this is the Jets. This is the 4 of 13. 4 of 13, third down efficiency. That has to improve. That has to improve. We're talking about playoff football, Super Bowl winning caliber football, dog. 5-0 is great, but people get caught up in the whole 5-0. You have to think about the future as well. So right now, assuming the Vikings will win games, I don't see a fall off like 2016. So we assume they're going to continue to win games, right? They're a playoff team. What happens in the playoff? That's what we're looking at. That is what is very key right now. And then you compare, the Jets have a great defense. You cannot take that away from them. The Jets have a great defense, dog. Heavy. No cap. One of the best defenses they will face. But this here 4-13 with the high power offense you have, the weapons KOC has to play with. Now I know people are gonna say it was London. They're probably fatigued. Cut them some slack, give them some leeway, etc., etc. All right, cool. I'll give them a little slack, but even then, London atmosphere, environment, playoffs. Tough environment. You know what I'm saying? Especially if it's not at home. Let's say the Vikings don't have home field advantage. It's going to be a tougher environment than London, man. Any playoff game, hostile environment, hostile crowd. The only difference will be the time adjustments and the time frame, homie. You hear me, dog? But third downs, I don't care who you playing, where you playing, you got to improve that. Fourth down efficiency, the Vikings were 0 for 1. Now you can assume fourth down, you're going to have to come up with some play calls, some good play calls. That's the fourth down where on 3rd and 2, KOC threw the ball instead of running the ball twice. Another questionable play call from Kevino'connell, right? If you made up in your mind already, right, that you're going to go for it on fourth down and it's 3rd and 2, why wouldn't you run the ball twice? Even if you don't get the first down on 3rd down, you assume you get 1 yard on 4th down, dog. You hear me? But KOC came out, threw the ball, incomplete, went for it on 4th down, incomplete, didn't convert. Rushing yards, 82. 82. The Jets only had 36. Shout out to the defense. But I feel like the Vikings could have had more rushing yards. 82 yards is not bad against a tough, gritty, elite trench front seven like the Jets have. I respect that 82 yard, but it could have been a 100-yard rushing game, in my opinion. As we know, KOC likes to go away from the run, right? Tech Jedi in the building. Tech Jedi in the building. What up, big dog? Vikings will get to the Super Bowl, and Will Reichert will kick us to victory because KOC can't coach a full game. shout out Tech Jedi in there, man. Hey, if that happens, I wouldn't be mad. You hear me? I would hope the game wouldn't come down to the final kick, depending on Will Reichert, but I got all belief, dog, in Will Reichert and his ability to seal the game. Heavy, homie. Roll Tide, SKOL Tide. You hear me? Heavy. Let's get it. Shout out Tech Jedi in the building, dog. Yeah, KOC have still yet to coach a full game. Facts. I'm saying the fans see it. You know, you got the delusional fans out there who won't admit it, but KOC hasn't coached a full game yet. Period. Prime example was the third down. They went for it, fourth down, what I just spoke on, huh? So rushing yards, I think that could have been 100 if KOC would have leaned on the run more. We've seen KOC numerous times, right? Let's not cap about it. When the run game is going well, not just versus the Jets, but versus the Niners, he did it. Versus the Texans, he did it. Versus the Packers, he did it. You're getting 6-7 yards a pop. Then he just goes to the pass, whether it's he wants to get pretty, he wants to get aggressive. We see him dial up a tricky play call that doesn't work, right? So for some reason, KOC just has it in his mind. And don't get me wrong, I love the aggressiveness. We've seen the Vikings be predictable, passive for years with Mike Zimmer, right? And all the offensive coordinators that came through here. So don't get it misconstrued. I love the aggressiveness. I love the mindset. But sometimes, especially when you're an elite head coach, an elite coordinator, offensive play caller, a mastermind, you have to know when to be physical. You have to know when to lean on your run, lean on the lead, especially when you're getting 6-7 a pop. I understand if the run game's not going like what happened versus the Jets because the O-line was getting their ass kicked. But at the end of the day, homie, you got to know when to lean on that damn run and annihilate a team, beat them up, continue to beat them up. That's how you break teams down. You beat them up, you bang them up. Halftime, third, fourth quarter come, they don't want to tackle no more. They don't want to bang no more. Heavy. I don't care if this is an offense pass heavy league. You still win in them trenches with that run game and you get violent. Huh? Should be nice if Hawkinson comes back if we can attack the middle of the field. Oh, facts, Tech Jedi. Facts. We ain't even got Big Hawk yet. When he comes back, hopefully versus the Lions, it's a total different ball game. Total different ball game. You hear me? We know what's up, Tech Jedi. But we talking right now. It's facts, per facts. KOC, he just for some reason wants to get pretty, dog. Wants to throw the ball, gets pass happy. Pass happy. It's time to get aggressive, but it's times when you beat a team up. When you getting 6-7 yards a pop, you beat a team up and you don't stop till they stop you. You dig me? Yeah. The run games opens up everything else. You hear me? Everything, dog. Play action over the top, which the Vikings offense is built on. So that's one of my biggest pet peeves for KOC. Stop getting too damn pretty. Playoff football ain't pretty. Is playoff football pretty? No. Playoff football is gritty, nasty, dirty, especially in them trenches, dog. You see, prime example last season with the Dolphins. They finesse team the whole season. Oh, they run the score. They got speed here. They got Tyreek. They got everybody. Waddle. They throw the ball down the field. What happened playoff time? They got punched in the mouth. You hear me? Punched right in the mouth, dog. Huh? Went to the Bills, wasn't it? Bills kicked their ass up and down the field, homie. Because guess what? You got to run that ball. You got to be physical. You got to tote that tater playoff time, homie. Yeah, that's the difference. It's cool to be pretty, be a finesse team, but can you strap your cleats and lace your helmets up and move bodies and run the ball and break a team down? Heavy. Especially if you're playing in a cold climate. Huh? It's mandatory. You can run tote that tater. You hear me? Take that out wild. You need the Arby's business model. We have the meats mentality. Facts, man. You know what it is. Tech, you in the chat, like it up, man. You in the chat, like it up, huh? We need to take KOC and Night of Fight Club and show him how we get gritty. How gritty we get, EJ. You know what I'm saying, man? Come on, KOC. I just wish he would, when the run is going good, lean on it. I understand, don't be predictable. You want to pass, but lean on that thing, man. Lean. He could have leaned on the Jets. He could have leaned on the Packers. Heavy early. Could have leaned on the Niners, huh? Come on, bro. Dolphins all sizzle, no steak. That's what I'm saying, Tech. All sizzle, no steak. It's cool regular season. Okay, you look pretty. Playoff time, what happens? Period, dog. I don't care what nobody talking about. We all know the games are always won in the trenches. At the end of the day, it's football, dog. Pass happy league, whatever. When playoff time comes, what happens? What do teams do? What do the Chiefs do? What do the Chiefs do playoff time? Get their run game going, eat you up. What they do last night versus the Saints. And they got injuries all over the field. That's smart coaching. That's having a great quarterback, dog. And being able to run the ball. Period, homie. You hear me? This ain't no rocket science. We know what it takes to win. So yeah, dog. Lean on the run game. I need more yards a game. I don't care what defense you facing. You hear me? I understand the old lineman was getting their ass kicked late in the game, but you could have still got 100 plus, in my opinion. Even with Aaron Jones getting out. Aaron Jones is a totally different animal, totally different running back. We know that. You dig me on that. But I still feel like this number could have been 100. A big 100 plus. My opinion, dog. Let me know how you feel in the chat, dog. In the chat, like it up too. Passing yards, the Jets had 218. The Vikings only had 171. Only had 171, which is not great, which is well below what they average a game, right? But you got to respect how they pulled the victory out. Can't take that away from them. No problem with me there, dog. A dub is a dub in the NFL, dog. You hear me? No cap, dog. Time of possession, right here. The Vikings had the ball more. That could have been a better stat, man. That could have been better as a whole. So KOC, to me, it doesn't all fall on him because sometimes players make mistakes like Sam Darnold, which I will get into that in a minute. Sam Darnold, stupid turnovers, forcing the ball in. I'm going to get to that. Oh, yeah, it's not all just KOC. It's not just KOC who takes all the blame, but he takes majority of the blame. He is the coach. He is the guy. He is the play caller. You hear me? He relays the plays to Sam Darnold, etc. He must improve, dog. So it's very important that he self-scouts this week. Self-scout, KOC. Self-scout, my boy. I think we are more physical this year. Oh, yeah. In previous years, I'll give some credit, though. But if B-Flow is not here this year, would be sus. Yeah, definitely more physical. We see that clear, Tech Jedi. We respect that. I said that during the preseason. First game of the preseason when I said there was a playoff team. Definitely more physical. You know what I'm saying? Definitely, dog. Especially the defense. You hear me? But even versus the Jets, the O-line reverted back. I don't care what nobody talking about. The O-line reverted back versus the Jets. It was getting thrown all over the field by the Jets' front line trenches. In my opinion, Garrett Bradbury, Ed Ingram. Do we trust our O-line going into the playoffs? That's the big question. I'm gonna get into it later. But let me know in the chat. Do you trust our O-line, dog, in the playoffs? Huh? Yeah, they look good. Yeah, the O-line has improved. They look good. They look more physical. They look better in the interior. But did they revert back? To me, they look bad versus the Jets, especially second half. It's 4 quarters of football. I feel like they got dominated by the Jets front, especially Bradbury soft big back ass and Ed Ingram soft big back ass. Heavy. And once again, how do you play against the best in the world? The elite of the elites. The New York Jets have one of the best fronts in the game. And they beat them boys up front, huh? Period. Especially second half. They beat them up. It was at Sam Darnold's feet every snap, dog. You hear me? We know what's up. So I ask you, do you trust the Vikings O-line in the playoff game, in the NFC championship? Do you trust them to get the job done? Or will it be the same old story? Because that Jets game, I understand fatigue, you in London, so what? The Jets fatigue too. They in London too. They adapting too. I don't know, man. I need to see more from Bradbury and Ed Ingram to really trust that this O-line, playoff time, crunch time, you hear me? Yeah, heavy, dog. The Vikings got solid fire, called it, turn all these weak front and big boss into crybabies. I'm gonna get into Robert Saleh later, Delton. Facts though. I think everybody saw that coming, dog. That team was ready to collapse. That team is in turmoil, dog. But that's the biggest thing. That's pretty much it for KOC. I need more from KOC the second half. I need more from his offense the second half. Period. But it starts with KOC and Wes Phillips, the play caller. Whatever their collaboration is, I need more. It's time for more. Enough. We've seen this for 2-3 years straight. Second half, you cannot put a team away. You got to put a team away in the playoffs, homie. You got to bury a team, dog. Huh? You got to bury a team. And we ain't even seen the Vikings play from behind yet. Huh? We have yet to see that. It's kind of inevitable that it will happen, even if not the regular season playoff times. And if it doesn't, that's great. But it's very rare to see a team go the whole season without being behind. What happens if that happens? That's real adversity. Now, they faced adversity protecting the league, but what happens if they're down 2 touchdowns late in the game, second half, and your offense can't score? Then what? I'm just saying, then what? Let me know in the chat, then what? Huh? We have yet to see them be down a touchdown, 3 points. Beside the Niners game, they got down 3. What about a real game when you down a touchdown, 2 touchdowns early? How do you fight back, dog? That's all I'm saying, homie. If you can't score points the second half, can you really win a Super Bowl title? Huh? If you can't score points the second half, can you really win a Super Bowl title, dog? You hear me? You see the Chiefs versus the Saints, even if it's 1 touchdown and your defense is playing outstanding, that's all you need. You hear me? Vikings couldn't even get 1. They couldn't get 1. They got a field goal. Respect that. Because they didn't even do that in the past. Respect to Darnold for that. And KOC and that, the offense biting down, dog. But come on, bro. You look at the Chiefs-Saints game last night. Great teams find a way to score. Complimentary football. The defense shut them down. The Chiefs made sure they got them the hell up out of there, dog. Period, dog. And the Vikings have the team to do it, have the talent to do it, homie. No cap. No cap. But will they do it? You hear me? And it start with KOC, homie. So KOC, this is time for him to self-scout, dog, and really improve. He needs to get with Wes Phillips, his coordinators, whatever they got to do, and handle business. Period. Handle business. Because it gets tougher as the season goes. The more film a team has on you, dog. They figure out your tendencies, try to take certain weapons away, certain things away. It gets more difficult, dog. Huh? So we're going to see how great KOC really is. I'm still waiting for that full 4. I'm still waiting for that full 4 from KOC here. Heavy, dog. Yo, they ran on 1st and 2, second, gaining 8 to turn around, pass on 3rd and 4th to turn the ball over and not take the 3. Exactly, dog. This was a badly coached game from the Vikes and Jets. That's all I'm saying, man. When it was 3rd and 2, KOC knew he was going to go for it deep in Jets territory. You could have ran the ball twice. That's my point exactly, Delta. You hear me? Period, dog. It's 4 quarters of football, not 2. Period. You can coach great 2 quarters. You don't coach great the other 2 or coach good. I don't care what you're talking about. Period. Bottom line, dog. Everybody want to talk about the first half. What about the second half? Oh, they did good first half. So what? It's good. That's what you want to see, but we need full 4 quarters. Here, that's how you win, dog. That's the difference in great teams, dog. Period. Heavy. So that's it for KOC, man. Period, man. KOC, it's time to tighten up. Enough is enough. It's time to tighten up, homie. No more pretty plays. Stop getting too pretty, getting too pass heavy. Learn when to beat a team up and beat a team down, especially when you're getting 6-7 yards of pop. Make them stop your run game, huh? Make them stop it. Bang them up. Once again, you're in the chat. Like it up, dog. Like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that bell heavy, homie. Period, huh? It take one damn second to hit the like button and like the chat up. Period. You hear me? Let's get it, man. Next up, we got Sam Darnold. We're going to talk about Sam Darnold. We got to speak on Sam Darnold, homie. It's some news about Sam Darnold, where he could potentially go if he continues to improve and play well. What decision would the Vikings make? Or will they make? Will they keep him? Will they bring him back? Will they let him go? Matter of fact, I got an article to get into. But first, I'm going to get into some film study. I'm gonna look at his interception. We're going to break it down. Was it a good pass, bad pass? We know it was a bad decision, but why did he throw it? What made him throw it? But shout out Sam Darnold for bouncing back. Because it's been 2 games he's threw 2 bad picks, but he's got it together. So that there tells you he's not the old Sam Darnold, dog, who he was with the Jets, with the Panthers, etc. He's a new and improved Sam Darnold. Respect to that. It has a lot to do with KOC, huh? But if he can take away the stupid mistakes, stupid decisions, the games won't even be close, homie. All the momentum change. All the momentum change after that interception, dog. That's when the Jets start to make their run, right? You hear me? Period. You got a 10-point lead. Lean on the lead. Lean on the lead, huh? Period. That's on Sam Darnold. Bad decision, stupid mistake. That's what he did in the past. He has to figure out a way where he doesn't make those mistakes. He has to be mentally zoned in where he doesn't make stupid throws. Now, you throw a pick, picks happen, mistakes happen. But some throws you shouldn't attempt. That was triple coverage. Triple coverage. Why are you forcing the ball in? Why would you ever force the ball in? Right? Huh? We saw him versus what was the game they threw it to Josh Oliver down the field, double coverage. He forced it in. First off, stupid play call by KOC, but dumb decision by Sam Darnold. Was it the Texans or the Niners? One of those games at home where he forced it to Josh Oliver. Like Josh Oliver is a damn Jerry Rice tight end. Come on, man. Let's get to it, dog. Woo. Bro, hot take, EJ. If McCarthy was not hurt, I think they insert him into the lineup this week after the bye, no cap. I don't know, bro. The way Sam Darnold is playing, can you say that, though? You know what I'm saying? Can we really say Tech Jedi, the way Sam Darnold has been playing, that they would automatically insert JJ McCarthy? I can't say that, bro. I can't agree with you on that. Not the way Sam Darnold been playing. Now, I do think if McCarthy would have stayed healthy, he probably would have been a starting quarterback. I do believe that. I really do believe that because he was playing great football in the preseason. And I think it would have continued. He would have continued to improve. But I can't sit here and say that if McCarthy was healthy and Sam Darnold was the starter and he's been balling like he's been balling, they would have inserted him for the Lions for what? That would be stupid, huh? That would be stupid. That would break the team morale. Why would you do that? That would be stupid, Tech Jedi, for real. You hear me? If JJ McCarthy was healthy and Sam Darnold been balling like he has been this season, why would you put McCarthy in after the bye? That would be stupid to me. That'd be piss poor trash, really, dog. Unfair as well, dog. Period. Now, Sam Darnold was ass, playing like the Sam Darnold of old, then I understand it. But why, dog? Even with the mistakes, the dumb interceptions, you check his stats, which we're going to check out later in the live too. But he's been playing great football. Top 5 quarterback in the league. His team's 5-0. Only other undefeated team 5-0, the Chiefs. They're comparing Mahomes to Darnold to Mahomes. Who expected that? So hell nah, big dog. Shout out, respect my dog Tech Jedi. Appreciate you for being up in the chat. You hear me? But nah, bro. That would be stupid if McCarthy was healthy and they put him in a lineup starting. For what? Your team on fire with Sam Darnold. You hear me? A big part of that is because Sam Darnold. So why change? Make no sense, big dog. So no, I can't rock with you on that one, Tech Jedi. I think that'd be a stupid decision, dog. You hear me? The man is balling. Even with the dumb interceptions, bad mistakes, every quarterback makes bad mistakes, dumb decisions. We saw Mahomes have one last night, 2 last night, right? So yeah, dog. Gotta calm it down, Tech. Gotta calm it down, Tech. You hear me? Honestly, the Jets defense is one of the best defense in football. Facts. No cap. Machiavelli in the building. Shout out Machiavelli in the building. You hear me? They have one of the best linebacker groups, and of course they rank top 5 against in the facts, dog. Period. That's why you got to respect the victory. No matter how they won, they won. You got to respect Sam Darnold for regrouping, getting it back together, and marching down to put Will Riker in position to hit the field goal to extend the lead. Respect. You hear me? I'm not taking away nothing from the offense or the team. A win is a win. A tough win in London versus a tough defensive team. Secondary elite. Trenches, linebackers elite. Tough win, homie. Period. Respect. I ain't never knocking them for that. I'm just saying we need more production in that second half, period. No cap. I'll stand on that. And it start with KOC. And we need less mistakes from Sam Darnold. I'm thinking about prime time, playoff time, bro. Period. Heavy, bro. I don't see no 2016 collapse. So I expect the Vikings to keep winning. Of course, it's the NFL. You're going to lose a game here or there. I don't think they'd go undefeated. If they do, that would be crazy. Crazy history made. But I don't see that happening. It's the NFL, dog. NFL, a tough league. Ain't no team going undefeated, my boy. You hear me? You hear me? Facts, no cap. I'm thinking about the playoff time. When everything starts over again, everybody's 0-0. Who won it the most, dog, and who makes the least mistakes? And who outcoaches who? It starts all over. You got to insert new schemes, new game plans, new tendencies. Period, dog. New adjustments. No cap. Can't come with the same old shit. Gonna get your ass ate up. You hear me? How many times we seen it? If you sleeping, you out of there. Saw what the Packers did to the Cowboys. All the Cowboys hype. Super Bowl this, Super Bowl that. Packers came in there and beat their ass. It can happen that quick, homie. That quickly and swiftly, you out of there. That's what I'm talking about, dog. Period. You know what I'm saying? Something has to change in the second half, though. Facts. We know that, my dog. Duh. No shit, Sherlock. We all know that, Tech. Team looks like they're out to lunch in the third quarter. We know that, Tech. That's what the majority of the live is about, homie. This ain't nothing new. Come on, Tech. We know what's up with there, dog. You got to give me something else than that, homie. Shit, that's why we here talking about it, right? We seen that for 3 weeks in a row. Second half domination. Second half adjustments. You know what it is. Period, man. Shout out my boy Will Riker, too. I'm going to get to the special teams later. Shout out my boy Will Riker. Roll Tide full of pride. No cap. And then we talk about field goals. Do you want to always have to rely on your kicker to hit a 50-plus yarder? Really? I don't want to have to always rely on my kicker to hit to get me out of tight situations when my offense is doing nothing, not being productive at all. 54, 50-plus, that's not easy field goals. Will Riker makes it look easy. That ain't easy to hit every week, dog. You hear me? I don't want to have to rely on my kicker to win me games hitting 50-plus yarders every week. Fuck that. What's the point? What's the point of having a productive offense, high-powered offense? Hell no. And it ain't fair to put all that pressure on Will Riker. You hear me? It ain't fair to put all that pressure on no kicker, dog. I don't care if they got one job or night. You asking him to win a game for you week in, week out from 50-plus? Hell no, bro. That's cap, bro. Hey, that's cap, bro. You hear me? That's another excuse for KOC and Darnold in the offense. Kill that noise, bro. Will Riker shouldn't have to save this team and extend this league and put a team away every damn week. Your offense is high-powered enough. You got Jefferson, you got Addison, you got Naylor, you got Hawk coming back. You hear me? You got Johnny Mutt, who's been playing well. You shouldn't have to rely on your kicker to win you a game every week. Now, some games here and there, I get it, dog. It's part of NFL. Sometimes you got to make a big kick because that's how the game went. Yeah, I get it. But every week? Come on, bro. I ain't feeling that, bro. You hear me? Hell nah, bro. I agree that they need to run better plays, more screen passes, play action passes, verticals, some simple plays to keep us going in the second half. Stephon Gilmore came through in the end with the INT, though. I'm going to get to the defense in a minute. Shout out Gilmore. Shout out Gilmore, no cap. Heavy. Shout out Gilmore, no cap. But exactly right, Machiavelli. Better plays, screen passes. What happened to the screen game? I understand Aaron Jones goes out. He's magnificent running back. He makes your offense, your run game look totally different. But Ty Chandler ain't no slouch. Put him in position. He just ain't no trash running back. 3 weeks ago, everybody was saying how good Ty Chandler was. Now Aaron Jones go out. He's not a good running back no more. You hear me? I understand he looked very sleek. Drop fumbling the ball and shit. But Ty Chandler ain't no slouch. Come on, dog. Put him in position. Starts with KOC once again. This all goes back to KOC, you hear? But screen passes, play action, all that. That comes with the run. That comes with leaning on your run. Come with your O-line moving bodies, dog. Period. I still think there's a turnover problem. Where do the Vikings rank in turnovers? Fifth in the league with interceptions and fumbles. I hope they don't turn over in the playoffs. You ain't winning like that. Exactly, dog. Interceptions, fumbles, you ain't. That's my whole point, dog. You ain't winning like that. You got to protect the ball in the playoffs. Period, dog. Stupid interceptions, dumb penalties, mentally break stupid decisions, dog. Can't have that, homie. Period. No cap. That's why the bye week is at a perfect time now. Clean it up. Self-scout everybody. Of course, Tech Jedi. Clean up the penalties, turnovers. That's what we talking about right now, dog. How do they do that? That's the big question. How will they do that? Only they know that, homie. You know, we can give our opinions. I can say what I think needs to happen, which makes sense. But at the end of the day, KOC, Darnold, and his team and his staff got to get it together, homie. Period, homie. I don't feel comfortable against the Lions. I feel comfortable against the Lions if they go out there and play Vikings football. I don't believe it. I don't believe in the Lions secondary versus the Seahawks. The Giants just beat the Seahawks, and you see what the Seahawks did to that Lions secondary, huh? You worried about the Lions? They're a good squad, great squad. Probably they'll be better after the bye week. They got a bye too, but I ain't worried. They secondary. I'm happy about their secondary. JL, you see what the Seahawks did to them? The Hawks, huh? Vikings got more explosive power than the Hawks. Yeah. So I'm worried about certain positions, but I ain't really worried about the Lions, dog. Probably be a good game, but the Lions are very beatable, dog. The Vikings can definitely beat the Lions at home. You hear me? That secondary, man, what? Very beatable. Seahawks threw it up and down the field on their ass. Period, homie. It's all. See, the Seahawks lost. The Seahawks lost. I get they lost, but that's not the point. My point is, and they lost a turnover here and there. They could have won the game. You subtract a turnover here and there. They played the Lions tight, homie, and Detroit. So let's not act like it wasn't a close game. You hear me? The Seahawks was on the Lions' ass. You subtract some turnovers, they might have won, homie. Heavy. I ain't talking about the loss. I'm talking about how they threw the ball, ran the ball up and down the field on the Lions, dog. So I'm not worried about the Lions defense. I'm more worried about the offense, homie. If KOC can coach a full 4 quarters and they come in playing Vikings football, Sam Darnold plays smart, man, I ain't worried about the Lions defense, dog. Period. No cap. I wasn't impressed by neither team, the Hawks or the Lions. The Giants just beat the Hawks. The Vikings can be any team in the land, dog. Any team in the land. I believe that for real, dog. No cap. Shit, the Jets secondary way better than the Lions secondary. You ask me. I think Jetta's gonna have a field day. I think Jetta's gonna have a field day, especially if Hawkinson back. Woohoo! Field day out that bitch. Oh, should we all worried about them? We all worried about that, Tech. You hear me? We all worried about that, Tech. You hear me? O-line. Everybody worried about that, dog. Shit, what? You think I'm comfortable with that O-line? After what they shown versus the Jets, how they reverted back? Hell no. Get it in order. Get it in order. They've improved. They've gotten better. They've gotten tougher. But get it in order. Period. Yeah, for real, dog. I ain't comfortable at all with those, especially Ed Ingram and Bradbury ass. 2 weak links. 2 soft, big back, weak links, homie. Huh? Now, Brandell, I'm cool with him. Darisaw, O'Neal, I'm cool with them. I believe they'll get the job done. But them 2 soft, big backs. When Rosner come back? Let me know when Rosner come back. I need to know when Rosner come back. KOC got us in the position to be an NFC championship team. No cap, JL. But are they gonna take advantage of being in position, huh? That's my question. Will they take advantage of being in position? Huh? We know that, JL. They 5-0. They done beat 3 of the best teams in the league. The question is, can they keep it going? And how will they win? Will they win in the playoffs? We know what type of team they are. This ain't shocking to me. Maybe shock to you. I called this shit preseason. I knew they was a playoff team. Now the question is, can they make it to the pinnacle, to that Super Bowl? Can they overachieve to the maximum level, dog? Ain't nobody expect nothing from the Vikings. 4 wins, 6-8. All right, cool. But now can they take it to that next level? Ain't no more excuses no more. Ain't no reason they can't run the table. Period. No cap. I put in a call to Vikings to have EJ do the pressers for the rest of the season. Hope they respond. Let's get it, Tech. Tell them holla at me, you hear me? Tell them holla at me, big dog. Woo! Heavy. Shout out Ravilla95. Ravilla95 in the building. Heavy. What up? What up, Ravilla? Shout out Ravilla. Shout out Ravilla in the chat. You hear me? Let's get it, man. Heavy. You damn right. Heavy, dog. Let's get it, man. SKOL Vikes. You in the chat, like it up, bro. You in the chat, like it up. Like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that bell, huh? Vikings are projected to lose. Vikings were projected to lose the Giants game, and the Vikings were projected to win 4 games, 5 games, 6 games in most people's lives. I think the maximum games won was what, 7 or 8? I'm not shocked, bro. Come on, man. Only a very few. I ain't even gonna say a few. Only a certain ones knew. Yeah. For me, you can check the track record, check the resume before preseason, especially when preseason hit. Yeah, dog. It's a different team with chemistry, with talent, which the Vikings have. Year 3, when it all coming together, and it's coming together, dog. I'm not only excited for the rest of this season, I'm excited about the future of the Vikings. I'm excited about the future for this organization, homie. Huh? Heavy. I'm excited about the future of this organization, my boy. Not just this season, you hear me? The future, dog. Next 2-3 seasons, dog. Let's go undefeated and not choke like the Panthers. It's tough to go undefeated in the NFL, JL. I don't think no team going undefeated in this era of the NFL, homie. It's tough as hell. You go undefeated in this era, you are truly legendary. They need if a team goes undefeated in this era here, right? They need to put them on every banner, every rafter. I don't care what team it is. If a team goes undefeated, they should be on every banner in every field in the NFL, dog. Period. They'll be legendary, dog. I don't think no team going undefeated in this era. Hell no. Ain't no way, homie. With the high-powered offenses, the offensive happy driven league, hell no, dog. You go undefeated in this era, you are a legend. You automatically Hall of Fame, homie. Period. I don't care if you're an average player on the squad. You need to get some kind of raise, some kind of bonus, some kind of award, dog. Period. Hell no. With all these offensive masterminds, these great coaches in the league, these great players, undefeated, you hear me? Every team got talent. Every team, dog, every week is close. Now your ass need to be legendary for life. Squad shit for life, dog. For real. Is there a scenario where all 4 teams from the North make the playoffs, EJ? I don't think the Bears making the playoffs, dog. The Bears ain't beat nobody. Everybody talking about the Bears 3-2. So what? Who they beat? Who the Bears beat? I must know. They beat the Panthers. They beat an injured, banged up, trash Rams team. And who else? Who else the Bears beat? The Titans? Are you kidding me, dog? The Titans? They talking about how Caleb Williams looked. He looked good versus the Rams, injured, banged up once again, and he looked good versus the Panthers. Trash. Atrocious. Worse than the league. Bottom of the pack. Comment down till the Bears beat somebody for real. So, no, I don't think every team from the North will make the playoffs. No cap, dog. I think the Vikings and Lions for sure. Packers, maybe they get up in there, but the Bears, no. Come on, bro. Talk to me when the Bears beat somebody legitimate. You hear me? Beat somebody worth talking about. They beat the Panthers, dog. Come on. Anybody can run the score up versus the Panthers. I can go out there and play quarterback and look good versus the Panthers, my boy. I'm just saying real. Nah, 9-5. Nah, 9-5. If we can stay healthy, undefeated, nah, bro. I love the Vikings. Respect. I wish them the best. If they go undefeated, I would be elated. Vikings ain't going undefeated, bro. No cap. Like I say, ain't no team going undefeated in this era, bro. It's too tough. It's too tough to go undefeated in this era, homie. Too many great teams, too many great athletes. Nah, bro. No team going undefeated in this era. The closest was the Patriots some years ago, and you saw what happened to them. Even though they didn't lose until the Super Bowl, nah, dog, that's very hard, bro. Very hard. Very hard, homie. You hear me? Now, if it happens, I might cry. You hear me? The Vikings go undefeated this year. Boy, what? Man, stop it, boy. I don't know what I do, dog. I'm saying, man, the Vikings go undefeated. What, boy? Nah, but I don't think no team going undefeated in this era of football, homie. Nah. This is the Vikings year. Let's get it. They got to make it their year, though. Everything right there. They can beat any team, dog. Any team. They got to stay together. They got to play together. Play as one. And that's just what it is, dog. He a diva like Diggs. Yeah, Thielen didn't want to play fair ball either. He didn't want to take a pay cut either, his slow ass. Respect to him, but it is what it is. Predict the score versus Detroit. The score versus Detroit, Detroit at home. Give me the Vikings. Give me the Vikings 28-17 Vikings, dog. Yeah. That's my prediction. 28-17 Vikings at home. You hear me? SKOL Vikes. Let's get it. Let's get it. You hear me? Let's get it, dog. What they talking about out here? 28-17 SKOL Vikes, bro. AB or Diggs, who's a better receiver? AB. We talking about AB, dog. Are you talking about Antonio Brown? Or because he's a clown? Who we talking about, bro? AB or Diggs? Who is AB? You hear me? Devin in the building. What up, big dog? He say big SKOL. Shout out Devin, homie. Shout out Devin. You hear me? Let's get it, man. Shout out Devin, dog. Let's get back into more Sam Darnold, man. You know, a whole lot of money, AB. You talking about? Come on, bro. That clown AB. You hear me? Don't bring him up, dog. Don't bring him up, homie. He ain't even playing no more, dog. All that talent he wasted. He a true diva. We talk about Diggs a diva. He's not only a diva, AB. He's a diva, a liar, a snake, etc. Homie, don't talk about him up here in the chat. You hear me? Don't speak nothing about AB in the chat, dog. He's a clown. You hear me? Certified clown. I'm saying certified clown, bro. Period. All that talent wasted for some clout, for some money. Now, if he got some real mental issues, some real CTE shit going on, okay, but I feel like he just was a clown. Heavy. Huh? This wasn't no real Aaron Hernandez situation. May he rest in peace, where he had real problems, real mental problems. Even after his death, they found CTE on it. They diagnosed him with CTE. Dude had real legitimate issues that the NFL cared nothing about. Even the great Patriots, great so-called Bill Belichick cared nothing about, right? Kept it under the rug because he was a crazy player, a great player on the field. Like I say, they're just another body, period. So let's not go there, dog. Now, if AB got real issues, all right, bet. But it ain't no Aaron Hernandez situation where dude really fucked up in the head and need help, and the NFL did nothing about it, dog. You hear me? And don't get me wrong, Hernandez, he takes, you know, you give him full responsibility, but you can't cap dude reached out. They saw how crazy messed up dude was, even since college, my boy. You hear me? But they push him through. They push him through because guess what? It's about winning money guapino. The Patriots pushed it through, dog. Go research Aaron Hernandez. They pushed him through, homie, period. Because he was crazy on the field and off the field. Another body, dog. So AB, to me, AB's a clown. Wasted talent, clown. You hear me? Heavy. Darnold almost cost us the game with the pathetic INT. Bad pick. Falcons fans got full Kirk experience, threw for 500s and still only won by 1 score. Sheesh. Man, ain't anybody worry about Kirk, man. I didn't even speak on the game. Kirk is going to be Kirk. What happened playoff time when pressure in his face? What happened when he played the Vikings and we put pressure all in his face, huh? We're going to see who Kirk really is once again, dog. The Super Bowl NFC team is coming from the NFC North. Hopefully it's the Vikings, dog. You hear me? Small SKOL light. Zimmer took no blame. He is dragging down the Cowboys. Thank God we cut his ass. Yeah, Zimmer is who he is. Let's get it, man. Let's get into some of this. Let's get into the Sam Darnold interception and really break it down, dog. Give me a second, dog. Get into the Sam Darnold interception. Are you in the chat? Like it up. You in the chat? Like it up, bro. Period, bro. Here we go. 1 second. Make sure everything right in here. And I'm kind of, I ain't gonna cap, kind of skeptical of doing this. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know how the copyright goes. See, that's why, you know, I was very hesitant on monetizing the channel, you know, monetizing my channel, because things like this, you get copyrights and this and that bullshit. So I was very skeptical about the monetization, but now that it is monetized, if they give me a copyright or try to fuck with the ads or something, you won't see me do another video like this again, dog. Because I like watching videos and breaking videos down and watching the pressers, right? But the last presser I watched, they talking about copyright. So what's up with the Vikings? You copyrighting? You can't use the material? What's up? And you know what else I found funny? Oh, but certain channels can use the material, huh? See, I'm gonna try to keep it cool, dog. But like I told you last year when the playoffs was going on, when it was a whistleblower who informed me all about the Vikings media, Vikings creators, all this, right? I ain't gonna say his name, but I'm damn sure close to saying his name. But I'm gonna have some respect and not be a phony and expose him like that. Cause shout out to him. But it's a lot of piss poor fake shit going on in Vikings media, dog. You hear me? So if something happen, if they try to mess with my monetization or something or copyright my video, dog, I ain't doing no more videos like this, and I might go off on everybody, dog. Because how come I can't use it, but some channels can, dog? Huh? How come certain channels can use videos, but other channels can't, huh? You hear me? And I really like breaking down the pressers, dog, and really breaking it down. Period, dog. So we're gonna see what happens. I'm gonna keep the volume low. And I'm gonna just show the movements, dog. Period. We're gonna see what's really going on, though. You hear me? And I really want to say my boy name, but I ain't gonna expose him like that. I'm gonna keep it 1,000. but everything he told me been facts, dog. You hear me? It's a lot of nut riding, ass kissing, politics, favoritism. Certain channels with certain channels, y'all see it. Some of y'all ride nuts. Some of y'all delusional, but we know what's going on. But keep playing. Let them play around here with me, dog. I'm gonna get real ignorant out here. You hear me? Heavy. Tired of the cap, homie. For real, dog. But they come over here messing with my channel, playing with me. I'm telling you, bro. Heavy, bro. You hear me? Leave me the hell alone, dog. Heavy. Let me do my shit. Heavy, homie. You hear me? Don't come playing with me, bro. Cause I'm really ready to let it all, the cat out the hat. You hear me? For real, dog. Real let the cat out the hat, dog. But all these some of these channels, homie. You hear me? I got the real scoop, the real 411, dog. Shout out to my boy. Shit, bro. If certain channels can use videos, every channel should be able to use videos, dog. 1,000, you hear me? Now, but some of these bigger channels be hating on smaller channels too. You hear me? Yeah, let's talk real about it. Be plotting and watching and hating, dog. Huh? Don't want to see people eat, you hear me? Goofy ass. And that's the whoever. The shoe fit, wear it, let's get it. Big SKOL head. That's how I've been coming, you hear me? About to piss me off, man. What's your thoughts on Minnesota running back room? I'm gonna get to it later in a minute, dog. Let me get to this. Let me get this Sam Darnold out the way. Let's break this down, homie. Yes, Soda 612 facts, big dog. Soda 612, you ain't never lied. Shout out Soda 612. You ain't never lied, homie. You hear me? You hit it on the head with the hammer with that one. Yeah, I'm sure you know what's up. Minnesota Viking YouTube channel don't want nobody else to eat. Soda, you know what's going on. You know what's going on, Soda. Yeah, we here. Shay Armani in the building. What up, Shay? What up, Shorty? How you doing? How you doing, Shorty? Let's get it. Shay in the building, man. You in the chat, like it up. You in the chat, like it up. You hear me? Let's get it. It pissed me off, dog. They don't want me to go there for real. Because every week it'll be real drama for real playing with me. It'll get real nasty and ignorant playing with me, dog, for real. Every day, every week. For real, dog. Got the right one head. Got the right one head. Let's get it, man. Give me a second, bro. Go back to that soda comment. Real shit, though, bro. Here we go. Hold on. Just make sure I get it right. All right. We got the Sam Darnold interception, dog. The Sam Darnold interception. Let's play it. I got the right thing. Make sure it's full screen. Let's go. So let's see. Was this Sam Darnold's fault? Was this really a bad throw? Let's see. Let me go back.
There is no flag.
All right. Drop back. Boom. All right. First, let's look at the pocket. Got CJ Ham go to the flat just for a check down if necessary. Let's look at the protection on this one. Protection looks good so far, right? Let's ask ourselves, did he even have to rush the throw at first? Was it even necessary for him to rush the throw in this moment? Was he under pressure? Not right now. Was he rattled? Not right now. So let's go into that. Nothing in here says force the throw as far as protection, because it starts with the first line of protection, first line of defense, right? Top to bottom, right? Nothing about this right here says Sam Darnold force the ball in, Sam Darnold make a bad throw, make a bad decision. Nothing about this pocket so far, right? If you disagree, let me know. You agree, let me know, dog. Let me know in the chat, dog. Nothing right here says Sam Darnold, you need to panic. You need to hurry up and get the ball out of there. Let's keep it going. From his pocket over the middle. Bad throw. Triple coverage, dog. Let's look at it again. Hold on. Inexcusable, Sam. Can't do it, Sam. Can't do it, Sam. Not in the playoffs. No. No, bro. Let's look at it again. Look at how many players over there. Drop back. Clean. Stop it. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Are y'all with me? Are y'all seeing what I'm seeing? Put them skulls in the chat if you're seeing what I'm seeing, period. If you disagree, let me know. But if you see what I'm seeing in the chat, I need to see skulls in the chat, bro. I need to see skulls in the damn chat if you see what I'm seeing. 1, 2, 3. Right? Why force it in? And if you got 1, 2, 3, somebody else has to be open. Thank you, Tech Jedi. Tech Jedi, understand. 1, 2, 3. You can say the ball got up. Now, could he have made the completion? Can some quarterbacks maybe make this throw? Can the elite ones make it? Yes. But it has to be a perfect pass. And there's no need for him to force this in when you're up 10 points and you're leaning on a lead. Inexcusable throw. Period. Nothing to do with KOC. Nothing to do with the receivers. Nothing to do with protection. Had a clean pocket, and Sam Darnold reverted back to the old Sam Darnold. And he cannot do that in the playoffs. No need to force this ball in. It's a tough-ass throw. Maybe only 1 or 2 quarterbacks can make this throw, and they barely can make it. It has to be a perfect ball. 1, 2, 3. Inexcusable. 1, 2, 3, dog. No reason. You have to get it over him, in front of him. Has to be perfect. And that usually means 3 guys on 1 man. Somebody else got to be open, dog. If not, check it down through the flats or throw it away. It's 3rd and 15. 9 minutes and 50 seconds left. 4th quarter. You got a 10-point lead. That is a stupid throw by Sam Darnold. Period. You don't got to be a hero, Sam Darnold. You don't got to force things. Do you got to make big throws from time to time? Yes. And you got to give him props for getting it together, regrouping, and leading the Vikings on a field goal, really sealing the deal field goal. But this is stupid. Change the whole momentum of the game, bro. Inexcusable, bro. Period. Just live for the punt. If it's not there, punt the ball, make them earn. Facts. There you go, Jedi. There you go, dog. You get it. You hear me? Lean on the lead. Stupid throw. 1, 2, 3, bruh. Never a great throw. Period. I'm glad he believes in himself. I'm glad he's aggressive, but no, bruh. Bad throw every time. Let's one more time. Let's bring it back. One more time. I'm not going to stop it. Let's bring it one more time. Let's go.
No flag. Going to be critical right here. Darnold's going to throw it from his pocket over the middle. Intercepted.
Horrible, bro.
By the man replacing Sauce Gardner.
Horrible, bro. You can't do that, bro. You can't do that, bro. No cap. You cannot do that. Inexcusable on every level. Inexcusable on every level. The Vikings talking about Super Bowl, you cannot do that. That will get picked every time, especially in the playoffs, and that will cost you the game, guaranteed. Period, dog. So Sam Darnold's biggest thing, don't make stupid decisions. He takes away the dumb decisions. Oh, man. He may be the best quarterback in the league right now. If we're talking facts, MVP race, etc. Dumb decisions. That's what everybody's scared about Sam Darnold. Everybody waiting for him to collapse. When does he fall into the trap? When does he go back to the old Sam Darnold so they can call him a bust again? Do I think he will? No. But he got to take those mistakes away. Be better, Sam. Be better, dog. Heavy. KOC said Jets were playing tight. Take away the short throws. However they were playing. I don't care how they were playing. Adapt, KOC. And I don't care if they're playing tight or far off. He can't make that throw. Your quarterback can't try to complete that throw. Period. Period, dog. Your quarterback can't attempt that dumb throw. That's Sam Darnold's biggest thing. We're going to get into his stats so far this season. But that right there, I see what the analysts and the so-called experts are talking about. See, I ain't seen Sam play that much. I didn't watch him when he was with the Jets or the Panthers. The Niners, he was a backup. So I see what they say when they say, when will Sam fall back into his old ways? And he's done it twice already with the Vikings this season. So I get why they will say he just waiting to fall back into his old ways. He's giving them reason to say it as well. Just like the Vikings gave the NFL and media reasons for years to disrespect him. I see why they say that about Sam. I see exactly what they're talking about. But if he fixes that problem, oh, he'll be a great quarterback, dog. He's already top 5 as far as the stats alone, victories, etc. But if he subtracts those dumb mistakes, oh, dog, sky's the limit. Matter of fact, it's no limit for Sam Darnold, homie. Huh? But some of the Niners game, the Fred Warner interception, dumb. The receiver wasn't even open at all. The only player who had a chance was Fred Warner. Dumb. Can't do it in the playoffs. Super Bowl, etc. You do this shit, you're not winning nothing. Facts. So let's not get caught up into the 5-0 hype. What does it take for the Vikings to be a real Super Bowl winning team? Period, dog. You're 5-0, that's great. Tough, gritty wins, that's great, dog. But consistency. Time for self-scouting. Time for self-scouting. Perfect week to do it. Perfect week to have a bye week. Self-scouting like a mother. They need to self-scout like a mother. You hear me? Heavy. Period, dog. Against the Chiefs or Bills, even the Ravens, you give the ball always. That's points. Facts. Facts, bro. Even the Packers. The best team, the Chiefs, if they're playing the Chiefs and he picks that, the Chiefs probably win the game. You hear me? Heavy. The Bills, any team, man. Any great team. Come on, bro. Stupid play by Darnold. Love the way he's playing. Respect to him, dog. He's playing good football. Not great yet. Because he's still throwing picks that bad. That's not great football. No. I'm not going to crown him yet. No. Happy for him. Proud of him. He's playing some very good football. A very good quarterback. But he got to subtract those, dog. We can't have that. We can't have that, homie. Heavy. We cannot have that. You hear me? We cannot have that. Period. I don't care what nobody talking about. We cannot have that, bruh. Period, bruh. Facts. They'll be up out of there first round. No cap. It reminds me of a poor man's Brent Favre. Now, I ain't gonna go that far. I ain't gonna go that far with it, Tech. Now, I can't go that far with you, dog. You hear me? Most important stat, dub. Facts, 9-5. Facts. Got the dub. Respect it. No doubt. Facing adversity, got the dub. No doubt. We ain't debating that. We ain't arguing that. That ain't the problem. The problem is stupid turnovers, dog. That's the problem. You hear me? That's what we talking about, Ravilla 9-5. You hear me? We ain't talking about, ain't nobody got no problem with a dub. We're talking about subtracting the turnovers. Period. What it takes to be a Super Bowl winning team, dog. I want Darnold to keep taking those. He made some nice throws decision-wise. What? 9-5, are you kidding me? So you're telling me you want Sam Darnold to continue to try to complete throws in triple coverage that's not even open? Are you a Vikings fan? Or what are you, Ravilla 9-5? Are you a Vikings fan or what? What we doing? How we doing? Because I'm gonna run it back for you, Ravilla. Make sure you pay attention. Since you like that you want him to keep taking those. All right. I'm gonna show it one more time, dog. I want you to expound why, Ravilla. Tell me why. Why do you like that, Ravilla? I must know. Why would you like that, dog? Tell me, why do you like that, Ravilla 9-5? You like that throw that he just attempted. Please expound. Does Aaron Jones have a hip injury or no? I'll check it out. I'm going to check that out, Shea Armani. I heard he's week to week, but I'm going to look it up later in the live. Trying to get through all these topics first, but I got you, Shea. Believe that. You hear me? I think it's some form of hip injury. I don't know how serious it is, but I know KOC said he's week to week. I believe that's true. I don't know how serious it is or the extent of the injury, but I think it is some kind of hip injury though. I think that's facts. I'm gonna look at it later though. I'm trying to stay on topic. You hear me? Let's get it. I'm from MPLS. What does that mean, Ravilla? I asked you about why do you say you're a Vikings fan and you like that throw that Sam Darnold attempted? You hear me? And what is MPLS, Ravilla 9-5? Or maybe just throwing to the open receiver, not forcing it, may have been a personal thing with Darnold and the Jets. Okay. Now you sound smarter, dog. You're making more sense, dog. That's the better option, right? Don't throw the ball, period, dog. Or throw to an open receiver. Yeah, facts. Don't force the ball in. Facts. Now you sounding talking with some sense, Ravilla 9-5. But what you just said, you want him to keep attempting those throws? Dumb. You hear me? No disrespect, dog, but what you said was very dumb, dog. Period. No cap. Minneapolis. Shout out Minnie, dog. Shout out Minneapolis. You hear me? SKOL VIKES. Heavy. Let's go, man. So Sam Darnold. That's the biggest thing for Sam Darnold, man. Take away the dumb throws. He'll be straight. He'll be straight. The Vikings will be straight. Now I want to get into his season stats, the stats so far this season, so we can really see how he's been playing and performing, dog. Give me a second. Let's get it. As far as his overall game, I love the way he's playing. Taking lead of the team, taking charge, making the right decisions for the most part, majority of the time, leading the team down on game-winning field goals, sealing the game. I respect that. Showing heart and determination, not folding after a bad interception. Oh, I love that. But at the end of the day, if we're talking the Vikings being a Super Bowl team, what they need to fix the most, what they need to focus on, subtract the turnovers, the penalties, and the offense has to be better, dog. No cap. And can't nobody deny that. You hear me? Of course, Sam Darnold has been playing great football for the majority of the season, but he has improvements to make. And if you sit here and say he doesn't and want to crown him, you are delusional. Heavy. And if you think the Vikings can win like that in the playoffs with bad turnovers, stupid penalties, you are delusional. And that's for any team. Period, dog. You can have a mistake, a penalty here and there. No cap. And if you're a great team, you'll find a way to fight through the adversity. But at the end of the day, dog, playoff is a different animal. And if you bite yourself in the ass like that, you won't make it to the Super Bowl, dog. You will not. Period. Season stats, 24. Completion percentage, 63.5. Yards, 1,111. Touchdowns, 11. Interceptions, 4. QB rating, 103.4. Love the stats, dog. Love the stats. Take away 2, 3 bad, dumb throws. It's only 3 or 2 interceptions. I love the way Darnold's been playing. Not going cap. It's not about that. I'm happy for the guy, dog. Everybody counting him out. I'm happy for him. Definitely rooting for him, homie. Love the way he's balling. Period. Love the way he's playing ball. I love the pocket awareness he brings to the Vikings. How he can maneuver out the pocket. How he can run. He can scramble. He's not a sitting duck like Kirk Cousins is or was when he was a Viking. I love a lot of Sam Darnold's game. Most of the way he plays, I love it, dog. No cap. It's just the little things, the stupid mistakes, stupid interceptions. Has nothing to do with KOC, the whole line, etc. It has everything to do with Sam Darnold continuing to grow. He's still growing. He's still learning. But it has everything to do with him growing and being locked in mentally, dog, and not forcing it. Period. But he's having an overall great season. Great season. Cannot take that away from the man. Period. Cannot take that away from the man, dog. Yeah. Love the way he's playing, dog. Take away the mistakes. That's it. Take away the mistakes, dog. Heavy. Who's better, Darnold or Purdue? You mean Purdy? You mean Darnold or Purdy? I'm saying Darnold right now. At this moment, Darnold, dog. Who's better, Sam Darnold or Purdy? Sam Darnold, no cap. Especially at this moment, this season. Oh, yeah. Sam Darnold. Look at the team's records as well. We can compare records. The Niners just lost to the Cardinals, right? So, yeah, Sam Darnold, homie. No cap, Ravilla. Ravilla 9-5, Sam Darnold. Definitely, my boy. You hear me, dog? So that's it for Sam. What we got next, man? Let's go down the checklist. Like I told you, I'm trying to stay on topic. I'm going to get into some more news and shit, though. But right now, we're just trying to stay on topic, dog, and get this live out the way. Where's my pen? Hold up. Oh, hold on. We're not done yet, though, dog. That's it. That's almost it for the offense. But we got to talk about this O-line, bro. Got to talk about this O-line, bro. On the what room? Facts. I'm gonna get to the running back room and the offensive line room right now, dog. Shout out Ravilla 9-5. Can't forget the O-line and can't forget the running backs. Heavy. So first off, the O-line, homie. I have a problem with the O-line. I don't have full confidence in the O-line, especially playoff time. Period. I'm not gonna cap. Yeah, I ain't gonna cap. I don't have full confidence in the O-line. I have confidence in certain players. Blake Brandell, Darisaw, O'Neal. I have confidence in them, definitely, right? No cap. Have all the confidence in the world on those boys in the playoffs, etc. Super Bowl game, etc. The two little soft big backs I don't have confidence in, and it's been this way for years, is Garrett Bradbury, huh? And that boy Ed Ingram. That big foot, slew foot Ed Ingram. And that big soft one, Bradbury. Just from the eye test alone versus the Jets, they got dominated all over the field. Once again, they reverted back, and they were the main culprits. Hey, fire the chat up. Let me know if you agree. Do you have confidence in Bradbury and Ingram as a whole, the O-line as a whole? Let me know. If you do, hey, let me know, dog. If you do, let me know. Let's talk about it for real. If you got confidence in Garrett Bradbury and Ed Ingram, the way they're playing and the way they will play playoff time versus the best in the league when crunch time come and it's time to move bodies, do you got confidence in those two boys? In which Bradbury, you're a center, you're the leader. You're supposed to be the leader of the O-line, dog. You're the communicator. You're the captain, huh? You get everybody in order, get everybody together. You keep it in line. Y'all believe, y'all put trust in, belief in Bradbury to do that? Let me know. Speak up. Yes or no? Fire the chat up, dog. You in the chat, like it up. But you telling me you got confidence and belief in Bradbury and Ed Ingram after what we just saw with the Jets? One of the best front sevens in the league, mind you. Let's not forget that. Now you take the Niners game, damn near great game. Showed improvements. The Texans game, Giants game. But I don't care if we're talking about week 3. Oh, I don't care when playoffs come and we're talking about week 10. It's the playoffs, a new season. They said the same thing KOC's first year. Oh, the Vikings 13-4. The Vikings 13-4. What was the biggest question? The weakest link, the O-line. What happened versus the Giants? Dexter Lawrence and Bradbury. Huh? Domination. Ed Ingram stepping on Kirk's feet. Domination, bruh. Are you kidding me? So, as Vikings fans, we should feel good about Bradbury and Ingram because that was a big test for them. Maybe the biggest test of the season as far as upfront interior trenches, or one of the biggest tests. Heavy. Now, have they improved? Yes. But I don't care. They reverted back versus the Jets. Second half, they couldn't move the ball. It was no movement, no motion. So am I tripping? It was no motion. They couldn't run the ball. And I don't want to say, oh, it's because Aaron Jones was out the game. What? Are you kidding me? Because of Aaron Jones, that's the only reason the Vikings couldn't run the ball? So you want to put the blame on Ty Chandler. Okay. But 2-3 weeks ago, everybody's saying how Ty Chandler is a great back. The great things he does that Aaron Jones doesn't do. Come on, man. People pick and choose, bro. It's cap. You hear me? Straight cap, dog. Even if Aaron Jones was in the game, yeah, he probably would have got more yardage on certain runs because he's that type of running back. He can get skinny. He has better vision at times than Ty Chandler. It would have been the same outcome, no? They didn't move nobodies. They couldn't even pass block. Second half, Darnold had people at his feet, players at his feet all second half, dog. All second half. Come on, bruh. It's funny. At first, we got a two-headed monster in the running back room, Jones and Chandler. Now Jones gets injured. Now Chandler is not capable. What? Shut up. The O-line got dominated second half versus an elite trenches once again. Period. Bradbury, Ed Ingram got dominated once again. And you telling me playoff time come? They're not going to face elite? That's all it is elite fronts, right? Some better than others. You may not face the Jets trenches, but you're going to face sooner or later going to face a D-line similar with great players up front. So what are we talking about here? So no, I don't trust this O-line playing in the playoffs, winning the NFC Championship game in the playoffs. Not right now. Not what I seen versus the Jets. Now, you asked me that when they played the Niners, the Texans. You asked me, did they look good? I gave them props when props were due. They didn't deserve props for the Jets game. First half, they were cool, but it goes back to consistency. Period, bruh. So you want me to crown them, give them a cookie for playing 3 weeks of good football? Come on, bruh. Come on, man. Are you kidding me? Are you that delusional? So no, I don't believe in this O-line in the playoffs, dog. Period. They got to show me more. They got to show me more. And they get the opportunity, starting with the Lions. Yeah, we're going to see. Huh? I'm not satiated with this O-line, bro. I should say Garrett, Bradbury, and Ingram. But guess what? It's not only 3 players up front. It's 5 players, right? So if Bradbury and Ed Ingram don't hold their own, it's going to be a disaster. You can't have 3 players playing great football. Then the two really anchors up front. You got one left guard balling and the right guard soft as cotton. It doesn't add up. And it only gets harder playoff time, homie. Huh? Now, do I believe they've improved? Have they gotten better? Yes. Have they got more physical? Yes. No denying that. But overall, what I saw versus the Jets, I'm not buying it, dog. I'm not buying it. And that ain't going to win you no Super Bowl. That ain't going to win you no Super Bowl, homie. I don't care what nobody talking about. Heavy. Heavy, dog. Now, can they clean it up? Can they fix it? Can they fix it? Yes. And we can blame some of it on the time frame adjustment, maybe being tired, because the whole team looked fatigued, looked sluggish. I'll give them that. I'll extend that. But playoff time comes, like I said earlier, any environment will be tough. You're going to be tired. You're going to be fatigued. You won't have to face a time adjustment unless you're playing in a different time zone. But if they have a home field, that say the Vikings have home field advantage, etc., cool, all good. But you're going to be tired. Fatigue will set in. Mental draining will set in. How do you bounce back? How do you respond when attrition sets in? That's the big question, dog. And people say, oh, it's only week 5. They're 5-0. You can tell a lot about a team week 5. Period. And what I saw versus the Jets, since it's a week-to-week league, I'm not comfortable right now with Bradbury and Ed Ingram being my guard and being my center during playoff time, and I'm going to stand on that 10 toes down until they prove otherwise. Because I've seen this story before. Us as Vikings fans have seen this story before. You hear me? Chris Jones would put Bradbury and Ingram in a grave. Thank you, 9-5. Thank you, Ravilla 9-5. You know what's up. Heavy, homie. You know what's up, right? Huh? We know what's up. Come on, man. Come on, bruh. Michael Costello in the building. What up, Michael Costello? Michael Costello in the building. What up, big dog? They're going to pull Ingram as soon as Reisner is healthy. Okay, that makes sense. It's Ingram that needs to be gone. Think Bradbury will be okay with someone better next to him. I'm not going to go that far, Michael. Shout out to you for being in the chat. Like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that bell. But I think you're right about Ingram. I would much rather see Reisner instead of Ingram right now at this point. Ingram is definitely the weakest link, but Bradbury, he close right there. He a close second. I ain't giving Bradbury no leeway. No leeway, homie. Period. Bradbury, Ingram in the same boat. Now, Ingram may be a little worse. Bradbury right there, dog. I ain't giving him no leeway. He been on this offense for 5-6 years. He gets no leeway. Heavy. Period, dog. I ain't doing it. No. No cap. No. Kill that noise. Heavy, you hear me? No cap, bro. Woo! You hear me? Hell nah, bro. I ain't doing it, and I won't do it. Bradbury, Ingram, same boat, homie. Same boat. Woo! Same boat, big dog. Woo-wee! You hear me? Maybe Reisner takes a spot. I hope so. I dropped a like. Much appreciated. Much appreciated, big dog. Some team is going to make a run in NFC playoffs. Hopefully it's the Vikings. Let me hold $5. What? let me hold 5, Ravilla 9-5. You hear me? Matter of fact, donate to the channel. Hit that cash app up. You hear me? Let me drop it for you. I thought it was in there already. He talking about let me hold 5. Let me hold 5, my dog. Let me hold 5, homie. You hear me? You talking about let me hold 5, dog. That boy funny, ain't he? That boy said let me hold 5. You hear me? let me hold 5, Ravilla 9-5. You heard what I'm talking about, dog. Support the channel, support the grind, man. But yeah, that's it. So I'm not comfortable with this O-line in the playoffs. But can that change? No cap. Yeah. You know, they say Reisner going to take Ingram's spot, which I hope happens. So it's all good. But until they prove otherwise, no. I'm not going to crown this O-line because they had 2-3 good weeks. We need more. We need more. We need more, dog. Now to the running backs, Ty Jones and Aaron Jones. I mean, Ty Chandler and Aaron Jones. Now we know who Aaron Jones is. Different type running back, man. Special. Weapon. Glad we got him. But with that being said, the man is injury prone. The man has been injury prone, right? The biggest thing with Aaron Jones, can he stay healthy? Will he be able to stay healthy? Matter of fact, let's look into his injury. let's check out his injury right now. No need to waste time. I'm gonna see what's up. What's the real 411, dog? Let's get into it. That's been the biggest thing. That's the biggest thing with Aaron Jones. Can he stay healthy? Phenomenal running back. Different type running back, right? Different type running back, huh? All right, here we go. Here we go. It might be ugly. It might be ugly. Let's see. 1 second. Viking star Aaron Jones receives disappointing injury update. Here we go. Excuse me. Minnesota Vikings running back Aaron Jones has been deemed week to week with the hip injury. According to the Vikings head coach Kevin O'Connell, Jones sustained his hip injury during the first quarter of the Vikings' 23-17 win over the New York Jets in London on Sunday. Aaron Jones continues to be evaluated, O'Connell said to reporters Tuesday. All the early information that we've got so far, it looks like we've avoided a long-term injury. So what are we talking about? Disappointing injury update? What the hell? Is this clickbait or what, bro? Nothing. How is that disappointing, bro? What the hell did KOC say that's disappointing? These dudes be capping. Fucking capping, bro. For a story, capping. How is that disappointing? Let's continue to read. He'll get treatment throughout this week, and I'll give you guys an update where he's at next week as we kind of hopefully work him back in, getting involved in practice and leading into whether we'll have him versus the Lions. Okay, Jones carried the ball 7 times for 29 yards and caught 1 pass for 24 yards before exiting the game because of injury. The Vikings have a bye. We know that the team remains uncertain on if Jones will be able to return after the bye for their Week 7 game against the Detroit Lions, which will be a pivotal game for both teams and the NFC North Division. So where's the disappointing news? Like, these dudes be capping, bro. Jones has played a key role in the Vikings getting off to a 5-0 start this season. Facts. Jones has rushed the football 71 times for 350 yards and 1 touchdown, averaging 4.9 yards per carry. He currently ranks 11th in the NFL in rushing yards. He also caught the ball 17 times for 167 yards and 1 touchdown. The 8th-year pro joined the Vikings during the offseason after spending the first 7 years of his career with the Packers. Jones has rushed for at least 1,000 yards 3 times in his career and has brought a balance to the Vikings offense that features a strong passing attack with Justin Jefferson, Jordan Addison, and Sam Darnold. The Vikings will not have an easy rushing matchup against the Lions when they return for their bye, as they take on a Lions team that is 4th in the NFL in rushing defense. Solid defense. Solid run game defense. Once again, some of these people and these beat writers be capping because I don't understand what I read. Nothing with what I read or what O'Connell says, oh, disappointing injury update. No. What I heard was they're hopeful he will return. Will he return? We don't know. He'll be week to week. But it wasn't disappointing news. It's week to week, but it's not like they didn't say he's going to be out for 3, 4, 5 weeks. So what are we talking about, man? Let's stop the cap. But Aaron Jones, definitely you can't replace him. It's tough, dog. Different type of running back, different type of player, man. Different pedigree. The way he runs, the way he gets skinny in the hole, out the hole. Things Ty Chandler can't do, no cap. Things most running backs can't do. Even out of the backfield, catching the ball. You saw versus the Jets, he had one over their head top. Great catch. So he's an overall weapon. Definitely an overall weapon. Tough. You can't replace him, dog, but they're going to have to adapt. If he can't play for the Lions, you got to be next man up. The way Aaron Jones runs, slithers through the holes, he makes the run game better, of course. No, definitely, of course, dog. Your running back is very important, right? Even though they come a dime a dozen, it's very running backs who have rare ability, which Aaron Jones has. But at the end of the day, Ty Chandler is not no slouch, though. You hear me? Ty Chandler is not no slouch, dog. I think he's very capable of picking up the load. No, he's not an Aaron Jones. Nobody's saying that. But he can tote the tater. He has power, speed, explosiveness. He can be solid in the screen game. He's no Aaron Jones in the screen game. And as we know, your quarterback and your running back really make the screen game go and make it successful, right? So no one's getting carried away and crowning him. Oh, Jones will be missed if he can't play versus the Lions. He will be missed, no cap. But Todd Chandler can pick up the slack. He's a solid running back. What up, Uzi? Uzi in the building. Uzi in the building. What up, big dog? You hear me? What up, Uzi? Heavy. But Todd Chandler can pick up the slack. I don't have no problem. I'm not nervous about Todd Chandler having to be the start running back versus the Lions. Period, dog. Now everybody want to act like Todd Chandler a slouch because he looked very sluggish versus the Jets. Period. He looked out of it at times, no cap. But now, like I say, 2-3 weeks ago, people were saying how good Todd Chandler looks. Now Aaron Jones is injured. Todd Chandler is no longer a good back. Cap, kill that noise. That's stupid, bro. Todd Chandler is very capable of carrying the load. Him, Gaskins as well. Now, hopefully Aaron Jones will return and be able to play versus the Raggedy Lions. But if not, I'm not going to just be like, oh, the offense can't work no more. It won't be no run game because Todd Chandler running back. No, it starts with your O-line, period. Now, can Todd Chandler improve on his vision, hitting the holes, the right hole at times, dog, creating his own lane, things that Aaron Jones does? Yes. But he can hold his own, period. I'm not going to sit here and say the man can't hold his own at the running back position. He's very explosive, very fast. And it all goes back to KOC putting his players in the best position to perform at a high level, huh? Period, bottom line, dog. So the running back conundrum, I'm not super worried. I'm not going to say that's disappointing news. Aaron Jones is week to week with the hip injury. Only thing about Aaron Jones, he's been injury prone the last 2-3 years. That was the biggest issue, the biggest concern for Vikings fans, right? I'm sure for the Vikings staff. Can this dude stay healthy a full season? Injuries suck, but they're part of the game, right? It is what it is. But so the Vikings sit and dwell on it and cry about it? You can't cry about it. Get your men ready. Next man up mentality, heavy. You hear me? Hopefully he gets the right treatment, the right physical therapy, rehab, whatever. And he's back versus the Lions, dog. That's all you can hope for, period. Anything else otherwise, I mean, you're just wasting time. But I'm very comfortable, feel very good about Todd Chandler handling the load. Yeah, no cap. Period, dog. Woo. So that's it for the KOC and Sam Darnold, and the offense as a whole. Then we got the defense, bro. Got to give props to the defense. First off, props to the defense. Brian Flores, man. Brian Flores, what he does with players, the scheme he creates, just the way his defense plays, dog. Damn, dog, it's a beautiful thing to see. I hope he sticks around. But the way this dude is coaching, phenomenal, man. The way this defense is playing, phenomenal, man. Even when they be on the field the whole game, damn near. On the field the whole second half, damn near. How they bite down and Stephon Gilmore still find a way to make a big play. Cam Bynum playing. Van Ginkel. Everybody just balling, dog. Just play after play, stepping up, holding this team down. The defense is the strong point for this team right now, bro. And it's been that way the whole season. I just got to check some stats, bro. We got to check some stats out. Hold on, man. Defense phenomenal, man. I'm loving this, man. Defense is crazy right now, man. Man, this defense is crazy, dog. Defense is crazy, man. Let's go. Let's see the Vikings. Get some of these stats, man. We got to check the defense out, bro. Just see where they're ranked and stuff like that. Here we go. Give me a second. All right, here we go. And even if they're not top 10 in some of the stats, they're not giving up points, bro. They're not giving up points, bro. Here we go. Total yards. They're ranked 18th. Giving up 356.2 a game, ranked 18th, top 20. And I think that can be deceiving as well. Because once again, yeah, you may give up that many yards, but they're not giving up points, dog. And it would be less if the offense performed better at a high level, right? If the offense could put a team away, those numbers, those yards would be less. Facts. Passing yards a game, 263. Now, this probably right now still is the weakest point of the defense. The passing yards ranked 30th. But you got to look at takeaways as well. And these stats on the score, they don't show takeaways and where they're ranked in takeaways and sacks, pressures, etc. I gotta find an app that shows that. But bro, 263 passing yards a game given up. You gotta insert the takeaways and force turnovers as well, dog. So it can be very deceiving, right? I know 30th rank, that's kind of bad. You would say bottom of the barrel, bottom of the NFL, but at the end of the day, 263. Now the pass defense is their weakest link. But even the Jets game, bro. You're on the field that long, you're gonna give up yards. You're gonna give up plays eventually. Huh? You're gonna give up plays eventually, dog. Matter of fact, I want to see if I can find some more stats because these can be very deceiving. Rushing yards given up a game, only 67.2. That's outstanding. That's amazing, right? And last year we can say their rush defense was the worst, right? They were getting gashed. Only 67.2 yards given up, rushing yards? Are you kidding me? Are you really kidding me, dog? Points, top 4 in the league. Like I said, they don't give up a lot of points, dog. So this is all right, bet. Give up yards. Okay, they give up these yards, passing yards, total yards. But how are our teams scoring on them? No. Our teams putting up points, dog? No. You hear me? Nothing, nada. 15.2 points given up a game. Like I say, ranked 4th. That's amazing. That's outstanding, bro. And it's just one stat. Like this app doesn't show everything. Show everything, dog. Third down percentage ranked 5th, dog. So they're getting off the field for the most part on third down. Phenomenal defense, bro. They're the strong point of this team. And if the offense performed better, like I said, these numbers would be much better. They will rank much higher, my boy. I'm sure a lot of those yards and passing yards come when they're fatigued, when they're tired, late in the game, when the offense ain't doing nothing in the second half, right? We know what's up, right? So you got to, matter of fact, clap it up for the defense, dog. Clap it up for the defense, bro. No cap, bro. Matter of fact, I'm going to see if I can find a different stat, too, because those stats are very deceiving, and they don't show enough for me, dog. You understand? They don't really show enough for me with those stats, bro. Let me see if I can find some more stats real quick. Let me see the Minnesota. Let me see Minnesota Vikings defensive takeaway. Let's see if we can see it. Bring some up around. Takeaway ranking, maybe. Let's see. Let's see what kind of come out. I need to see more stats, dog. I need to see more, dog. Week 6 fantasy defensive rankings. Let's see, bro. I need to see more. See what more people are saying, because, like I said, that's only one app that says it. So I'm like, all right, it got to be more. Let's see more of a breakdown. Best NFL defenses right now: San Francisco Niners 10, Houston Texans 9, New Orleans Saints 9, the New Orleans Saints 8. They got mollywop last night. Buffalo Bills 7. Oh yeah, the Vikings definitely got to be top 5, bro. Kansas City 6, Bears 5. Vikings got to be coming up, right? Steelers 4, New York Jets 3. Vikings won. Oh wow. Vikings won? Are you kidding me? Now let's see what this site says about it. Because Vikings are one. Let's see what stats they show. So I'm like, yeah, bro. The way they're playing is very rare, dog. Very rare, homie. Let's hold on. Give me a second. Let me get back to it. Let's see right now, man. Because this is amazing, bro. What more could you ask for, right? What more could you really ask for at this moment in the season? All right, here we go. Let me highlight it so y'all can. Here we go. What is shit popping up, bro? The Minnesota Vikings have the best defense in the NFL. While the Jets offense showed some life in the second half, it still finished week 5 averaging just 3.6 yards per play with 3 turnovers and a 29.4% third down conversion rate per ESPN. It pushes Minnesota into the top 10 for the fewest yards per play allowed. Did you hear what I said, dog? It pushes the Minnesota Vikings into the top 10 for the fewest yards allowed per play allowed this season, and they are top 6 in third down conversion rate surrendered. Let's get it, man. Brian Flores is a genius, dog. But it's not only the coaches, it's the players believing and carrying out their job, doing their jobs as well. Minnesota now gets a well-earned week 6 bye, facts, before a fantastic chess match against the Lions offense and Ben Johnson in week 7. Definitely will be a check match, dog. A chess match. So that gets into more stats and breaks it down more, right? Let's see what else they got here. Minnesota Vikings. What is PF? So being pretty much same as that other app. But the Vikings right here, number one, dog. People have the Vikings as a number 1 defense. And I tell you, they're not giving up a lot of points, bro. Period. Points is what matter. Is the team scoring in the red zone? Is the team scoring just throughout the game, bro? You know what I'm saying, dog? It's a beautiful thing to watch. That's crazy, bro. That's phenomenal, bro. Phenomenal stats, man. Shout out to B-Flow and his defense, dog. Just the way they play, the way they move around, just the way they play hard ball, the way they fly to the ball. You hear me, dog? A lot of that goes to Brian Flores, but a lot of that goes to the underdogs he's brung in. The players he has on the field, the underdogs, the veterans who got a point to prove, who still believe in themselves, dog. Brian Flores had a vision, a belief, certain players with certain attributes he wanted to bring in, and he's doing that, dog, and it's coming to fruition. And shout out to players like Shaq Griffin, Jonathan Grenard, Jerry Tillery, veteran players who the NFL teams counted them out, said they weren't good, they weren't capable, they weren't able. Brian Flores saw these players and said, hey, these are the kind of guys I need. Not only athletes, great athletes, but smart players. Blake Cashman, Van Ginkel, smart players, dog. You know what I'm saying? Highly intelligent football players who know what's going on, dog. Very important. Scheme is everything. Scheme fit is everything, man. Scheme fit is everything, dog. Facts. Facts, man. Facts. Gotta love it, man. So shout out to the defense. Gotta applaud the defense. No cap. Shout out Brian Flores and just all his players, bro. Next up, Robert Saleh's fired. We got to get into Robert Saleh's being fired. And we know it's because of the Vikings heavy. We know exactly why Robert Saleh was fired, dog. Ain't no need to waste time. I'm gonna get into it. The Vikings are the reason that Robert Saleh is fired, bro. Definitely know that for sure. Definitely know that for sure, dog. Let's go, man. Robert Saleh, I mean, You knew he was going to get fired, bro. It's pretty much inevitable, man. It was pretty much inevitable. Jets fire head coach Robert Saleh after 20-36 record in 3+ seasons. We are not here. We are not where we should be, and that's facts. And the Vikings have a lot to do with that, dog, which we saw it coming. I said it in my video about the major keys to victory. You saw it coming. I seen it coming. We knew Robert Saleh was going to be out of there, dog. Talked about it the whole week. The Jets were ready to fold. He had lost the locker room. Lost his veteran QB. Anytime you got a head coach and a quarterback going at it on the sidelines, it's a rift between them. It's friction between them. It's going to permeate through the locker room, period. The New York Jets have fired head coach Robert Saleh, according to ESPN's Adam Schefter. The Jets told Saleh around 10 a.m. Eastern. Team owner Woody Johnson released a statement about firing Saleh a short time later and announced that defensive coordinator Jeff Ulbrich will be the interim head coach going forward. The Jets are 2-3 this season and never have had a winning season with Saleh as head coach. Yeah, dog. It is what it is. I mean, we saw it coming, man. You know, his offense is horrible. I mean, his quarterback don't get along. The Jets, they got a great defense, but they're not winning games. You know, the Jets are 2-3. It's clear to see he's lost the team. You know, it's clear to see he's lost the team, dog. And it really should have been a blowout win for the Vikings. But, yeah, the Jets, get to a certain point, you got to let him go. Hasn't done enough with the talent he has. And is all the blame on Saleh? No, you can blame his offensive coordinator, Hackett. You can blame the owners, the Jets owners, for hiring certain coaches. But at the end of the day, you know, Saleh was out of there. You lose the locker room, it continues to go downhill. It is what it is, bro. And the Vikings had a big play in that, dog. Trust me when I tell you. The Vikings had a big play in that, homeboy. Saleh came with a lot of fanfare when he was hired in 2021 to replace Adam Gase. He was a standout as defensive coordinator for the San Francisco 49ers for 4 seasons, and over time became a prime head coaching candidate. He had a clean slate when he was hired. The franchise had no quarterback, but did have the number 2 overall pick in the upcoming draft. And with that number 2 pick, the Jets drafted Zach Wilson. Now, is that on Robert Saleh or is that on the GM and the Jets for drafting Zach Wilson, who was a bust? So can you cut Saleh some slack right there? Maybe. You can argue it, you can debate it. Who ended up being a major failure for the franchise. It's hard to know how much of that selection was on Saleh. I'm pretty sure Saleh didn't want Wilson like that, but he was stuck with it regardless. The firing caught Saleh by surprise, according to Fox Sports' Jay Glazer. Just talked to Robert Saleh, who said was blindsided by Woody Johnson walking to his office and letting him go. Certainly disappointed. He wasn't going to be given the opportunity to get things going with what he said is a very good roster. Yeah, good roster, but it wasn't producing. And once again, you can blame the GM for drafting Wilson. You can blame the horrible offensive coordinator, etc. But the head coach gonna take majority of the blame. It's a cutthroat league, dog. You know, it's a cutthroat business, right? They could have gave him a week or 2 or informed him earlier, but they don't got to, dog. The NFL gets wicked at times, homie. It's a what have you done for me lately or what are you doing for me now type league, homie. Heavy. Team owner Woody Johnson spoke to reporters about the coaching change, saying expectations were high and Saleh didn't meet them. That's facts. It's what it is, man. According to CBS Jonathan Jones, Saleh was also reported considering firing offensive coordinator Nathaniel Hackett, which he probably should have fired him earlier because Hackett is horrible. We know Hackett is piss poor. The Vikings thought about hiring Hackett. He's piss poor. He's the reason the Jets' offense is piss poor. One of Rodgers' preferred coaches. Him and Rodgers are both trash. If I was Saleh, I would have fired him. I don't care who Rodgers liked. It ain't Rodgers' team. Rodgers ain't the head coach. So I would have got Hackett up out of there. Although another report by SNY TV's Connor Hughes suggests Saleh only wanted to demote Hackett. Whatever demote fired, Hackett should be up out of there. He's trash. It appeared things were turning around for Saleh when the Jets traded for Aaron Rodgers for the 23 season. At 39 years old at the time, Rodgers still had more left in the tank and wanted to use it in New York. Yeah, we see Rodgers probably has nothing left in the tank right now. Yeah, Rodgers looked pretty bad in that game. It appeared things were okay. So we all know what happened then. Facts. Rodgers tore his Achilles 4 plays into the first game of the season, meaning Salah once again had to use Wilson as his starting QB. Now, finally, in 24, after 3 seasons of waiting to see what Salah can do with a serious quarterback, the Jets only gave him 5 games with Rodgers to show it off. With the Rodgers who is aging, who is not the same Rodgers as well, heavy. At the end of his tenure with the Jets, which lasted 56 games, Salah is 20-36, considering all the adversity he dealt with over that time. You have to wonder how Salah would have fared if even one thing had gone his way. True. If he'd had a league average quarterback instead of Wilson when he began with the Jets, how different would the Jets be today? The answer to that is unknowable. For whatever reason, the Jets had seen enough of Salah. Yeah, this sounds like a lot of pointing the blame to, pointing the finger. And Salah kind of sounds like the scapegoat as well, right? Yeah. Robert Salah kind of sounds like the scapegoat. It's easy to point the head coach out and put all the blame on him, right, when things aren't going well. But you not only have to look at Robert Salah in this situation, the situation that the Jets are in, you got to look at the GM, Aaron Rodgers being washed up, looking very old out there, Nathaniel Trash Hackett, and we can't forget he had Zach Wilson, who's horrible. He started with Zach Wilson, homie. So I'm not just gonna say it's all Robert Salah's fault, but the Vikings ended his tenure for the Jets. Oh yes, yep. KOC Vikings. They're the reason Robert Salah got fired. I guarantee it. You know, close game, tough battle. Yeah, great defense, offense, not nothing. But in my opinion, not only should Salah be fired, but Nathaniel Hackett should be fired as well. No cap. Delton in the building. Shout out Delton in the building. The defense, number 31, SKOL. Rest in peace, Kyrie Jackson. Forever, dog. SKOL Vikes forever. You hear me? You hear me? Long live Kyrie, dog. Heavy. Never forgotten. Heavy, huh? Big SKOL here. You hear me? But yeah, I think not only Salah should have been fired, Nathaniel Hackett need to go too. Maybe the GM too. Yeah. But it's easy to use Salah as the scapegoat. Yeah, you know it was coming. I said it in the major keys to victory. This team is ready to fold. The locker room is lost. They're ready to implode, dog. And anytime a head coach loses his locker room, going back and forth with the quarterback, it's a wrap. It's a rizzy, dog, huh? I'm saying. You know what's up, I'm saying. Yeah, let's keep going to the live, man. Next up, we got special teams. Special teams. First off, before I speak on Will Riker, what a thrill coming. What a thrill coming. Heavy, dog. I got to speak on the special teams as a whole. Everyone besides the kickers and the punter had been piss poor for the last 2-3 weeks. It's time for the special teams to improve. They haven't been on point. Normally, the special teams has been a strong point for the Vikings, right? Yeah, playing always locked in. Matt Daniels has the boys ready. I don't know what's going on. Mental errors, dumb mistakes. We saw it with Jalen Naylor versus Green Bay. We saw it versus the Jets. Even saw the little versus the Niners, dog. Dumb penalties, stupid penalties, miscues catching the ball, trying to catch the ball over your head. Jay Ward tripping people, sticking his leg out. Caleb Evans committing dumb penalties, dog. It's time to clean it up. It's time to clean it up. You hear me? Period, dog. Like I said earlier in the live, you cannot, boy, tighten special teams up, man. Heavy. Period, man. They need to get locked in. I don't know what's going on. They feeling comfortable, etc. But Matt Daniels need to get them boys locked in. The only 2 great performers on special teams is the punter and Will Riker. But shout out my boy Will Riker, dog. Clap it up for my boy Will Riker. What a thrill coming. What a thrill coming. You hear me? Roll Tide full of pride, SKOL Tide. Clap it up for that boy Will Riker, dog. Let's get it, man. Shout out Will Riker, dog. Heavy, homie. You hear me? Shout out Will Riker, dog. The way he's been playing the the field goals he's been kicking, it's not regular field goals, not easy field goals, right? These are 50-plus yarders, homie. 50-plus yarders, dog. Heavy. Game sealing 50-plus yarders. Is it right? Is it fair that every week Will Riker has to pick the team up, win a game for the team? No, that ain't cool. But at the end of the day, he stepped up to the challenge. He stepped up to the challenge, and he's made it work. He stepped up and done it, dog. Winning pedigree, confidence, and he can really hit. He got enough leg for a 60-plus yard field goal, dog. Period. On these 50-yarders, it's going 10-plus through the goalposts. So shout out special teams. Shout out Will Riker, dog. Heavy, huh? No denying it, man. No denying it, man. But the special teams, as far as the kicker and punter, clean it up, dog. Clean it up. Heavy. Clean this shit up, homie. Heavy. Period, man. Clean this up, bro. You hear me? Next thing up, Vikings are number 1 in the NFC North. Vikings are number 1 not only in the North, but in the NFC. What a great feeling, man. What a great feeling. Let's check out some of the rankings real quick. Just the NFC as a whole. But it's a great feeling that the Vikings going into the bye week are not only number 1 in the NFC North, but in the NFC, dog. 5-0, top of the pack. Top of the pack, man. Let's get it. Give me 1 second, man. Look at the NFC standings. But this is very important, man. Very pivotal right now as well. And, you know, this can go a long way. Playoff time. Here we go. Right here. No. Boom. Here we go. NFC. No. Hold up. I want the NFC as a whole, dog. One second, bro. Are they not showing the whole? Can I see the full, like the... Okay, here we go. National Football Conference team. The Vikings are number 1 in the NFC, dog. Give me 1 second. That's very important right now at this point in the season, dog. You say why? First of all, they're 5-0. Closest team to them is the Commanders, who are very exciting this season. The Commanders, a young team that's overachieving as well. No one expected them to be 4-1. They're looking good. But you just check the schedule. Check the other teams here: Falcons, Seahawks, Lions. The Vikings play the Lions. That's why it's a very pivotal game. As far as rankings, you have to think about rankings, especially starting now at this point in the season. You know, the Vikings definitely a playoff team. But you talk about playoffs and reaching the playoffs and where do you rank, what seed? We're talking about home field advantage. Period. That's the battle now. That's the battle now, dog. Do you really believe in the Commanders like that, to where they can beat the top teams in the league? Will they really win the East? Are they better than the Cowboys, Eagles, etc.? The Falcons, will they win the South? And the good thing about it, the Vikings play all 3 of these teams. You hear me? So let's say the Falcons win a division, the Seahawks win their division, Commanders win their division. It's about that number 1 ranking, baby. Huh? That number 1 ranking, baby. Win streak 5. So it's not just the regular season. You're playing for seeding. For seeding. And we know how hostile of an environment US Bank is and will be if the Vikings get home field advantage, right? Oh, yes. We know how hostile of a crowd it will be at US Bank and how much of an advantage that will be if the Vikings get home field advantage throughout the playoffs. I mean, that's what you're really playing for now. You're 5-0. It's right in front of you. Heavy. And every team that's chasing, the Vikings play and they can beat, starting with the Raggedy Lions. Heavy, homie. So, yes, the fact that they're number one in the NFC. The North, that's cool. That's a different story. But number one in the NFC, oh man, very ideal. And they can also finish number one in the NFC, dog. Home field advantage is everything. Is everything. Does every team take advantage of it? No, my boy. But I think the Vikings will, bro. And will I say they will make the road easier to the Super Bowl? Not easier, but it will make it better. Heavy. Heavy, dog. Period. Because the playoffs, no game is easy. Regular season ain't no game easy, but playoffs, everybody's bringing it. You see a few blowouts here and there, but majority of the time, everybody's bringing it, huh? If the Vikings can win enough games to get that seed, and they're like 2 games up right now, heavy, and it's inevitable. They're gonna lose some games. May not be more than 3 if they go undefeated, which is I don't see happening for no team ever in this era. Like I said earlier in the live, but if they can finish top of the pack in the NFC, man, boy, the road to the Super Bowl, man, it looks that much more realistic. You can't underestimate the advantage you have with that home field, my boy. Huh? All the way through, you ain't got to travel. Got to worry about no time adjustments. You get up, go to the stadium, and play, bro. And every team on here, every team in the NFC, the Vikings can beat. Like we all know, the NFC's wide open. Yeah, wide open, my boy. Yeah, wide open. Commanders, Falcons, Lions. That's just top 5. I'm comfortable with the Vikings beating every team on this list, my boy. Every team on this list, heavy. Commanders, are they real yet? Do we know yet? You got to wait some more games to see. Falcons, they got Kirk Cousins. I don't believe in Kirk, especially in the playoffs. Seahawks, they just lost to the Giants. Lions, I don't believe in a secondary. I think their defense is suspect, huh? Especially their pass defense. Now, their run game D is solid, but the Vikings' run game defense is solid. The Vikings can beat any team on this list and down. Period. Had somebody say earlier in the live, everything is positioned and perfect for the Vikings. Well, the Vikings got to take advantage of it. Heavy. So now one of the main focuses, of course, the focus making the playoffs, but getting that number 1 seed, and they can do that. It's right there in front of them, homie. Number 1 in the NFC. Who expected it? Number 1, dog. Heavy. Very, very important game versus the Lions coming up. No cap. But they continue to win 3 more, 4 more games in a row. They're separating themselves from the pack, dog. And when playoff time comes, swoo, I don't think nobody will want to see them boys at home, zoned in, locked in throughout the whole playoffs. Yeah, I don't think no team will want to come to Minnesota with that home field advantage, that crowd noise, and really bang with them boys like that. And if they improve too, and the O-line elevates, KOC elevates, oh man, it'll be trouble. Definitely trouble, no cap, homie. Yeah. But you got to shout out to the Vikings for being number 1 in the NFC, dog. Big statement made so far. A lot of season left, a lot more games left, right? But at the end of the day, these boys are in a great situation going into the bye week. Oh, yeah, we run the North. Remember that. We run the North here, huh? We run the North, dog. Got to keep it going, though. Got to keep it going, man. Got to keep it going, dog. Great time for the Vikings, though. Next up, might be the last topic we got, Jordan Addison. Got to speak on Jordan Addison. Jordan Addison's arraignment has been pushed back. I don't think Jordan Addison gonna get suspended at all. I don't think he was even driving drunk or nothing like that. And it's the reason they're pushing it back. It could be just to, get some more guapino with it. We know how the system is. Could be about the guapino. But at the end of the day, if he was really guilty and he was really on drugs or whatever the case may be, they would have already suspended him, got it out the way. If he was really guilty of whatever, it would have been a major deal, dog. And he would have been suspended already. And the fact that they push his arraignment back, which I'm going to get into, says a lot. Says a lot, homie. Let's just get into it right now. You get into it right now, though. Get into it right now, man. See what we got here, man. See what we got here, bro. 1 second. Oh, see, this the one I want to see, or do we want to do the other one? Court appearance for Vikings wide receiver Jordan Addison pushed to December. The 22-year-old was arrested in July after he was allegedly found asleep behind the wheel of a disabled vehicle near LAX. It's seeming less and less likely that the Minnesota Vikings wide receiver Jordan Addison will face any punishment this season for his intoxicated driving arrest over the summer. Definitely, like, if something was going to happen, believe you me, they already would have suspended him, arrested him, whatever they were going to do, fined him, whatever, dog. So it must not be that serious. Addison, 22, was arrested on the night of July 12th after California troopers allegedly found him asleep behind the wheel of a disabled vehicle near Los Angeles International Airport. He was charged roughly 3 weeks later with driving under influence. 3 weeks later, that's kind of sketchy and fishy right there. And driving with a 0.8% blood alcohol content, both misdemeanors. It came a year after he was cited for speeding and reckless driving in Minnesota. When charges were filed, his arraignment was set for this past Monday morning. Oh, okay. Of course, the Vikings had just wrapped up a game in London on Sunday. Trust me, man, if this was serious, they was trying to find him or find him guilty, bro, or take any action against him, they wouldn't have postponed this, dog, period. Hell no. You hear me? If it was that serious and he was really drunk and intoxicated and all this and that, is as serious as people made it to be. Now, don't get me wrong. Now, it still was some alcohol there, allegedly, or something going on. So him falling asleep at the wheel, can't do it, dog. Inexcusable, no cap. Speeding down the highway, no cap. You hear me? But if it was that serious, dog, and they wanted to really take action against him, they wouldn't have pushed it back, homie. Court records show that Addison arraignment and plea hearing was rescheduled Monday to the morning of December 3rd, the Tuesday after the Vikings Week 13 game against Arizona. Even if Addison were to plead guilty at that hearing, it seems unlikely that he'd be sentenced before the end of the regular season, and it's also possible that hearing gets delayed again. Facts. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm saying, man, like if it was that serious, dog, they would have been at his head top, ready to make his head drop, dog. So he might not face no repercussion the whole season, dog. And I ain't gonna sit here and say he should, because nobody knows the full extent of what went down or what's really going on. We don't even know if he was drunk for real or what went down, dog. Obviously, it's not that serious. You hear me, dog? The speeding probably was worse than this here. You know, falling asleep at the wheel, never okay. A lot of things could have happened. But if they wanted something to happen to Addison or to do something to him, dog, or fine him, yeah, they would have had his ass in court this Monday morning. You hear me? Heavy. Because the Vikings said they'll let the NFL disciplinary process play out before taking any disciplinary action of their own with Addison, and the NFL typically waits for court cases to conclude before taking action. The odds of the second-year wideout facing any fine or suspension from the league this season continue to shrink. Facts. Regardless of when the process concludes, Addison still could face a suspension from the NFL. If it does happen, it probably will be next year, right? The league's policies call for a 3-game suspension if a player is convicted or admits to a violation of the law relating to the use of alcohol and end up with their driver's license suspended. The former first-rounder missed 2 games last month due to an ankle injury, but has 9 catches for 143 yards and a touchdown, plus 1 rush for 7 yards and a touchdown so far this season. Shout out Addison, dog. And yeah, at the end of the day, if, like I said, if it was serious, if it was something they really wanted to, pursue, dog, he would have been up in court this Monday. They wouldn't have pushed it back and let it slide and let it ride. Huh? We know what's up, dog. We know exactly what's up, how it go down, right? I want to check out one more article and say why he might not face punishment. See what this is talking about. Come on, man, but we know. And at the end of the day, I ain't gonna cap. I'm a Vikings fan, so I'm glad they're not taking action. I ain't gonna sit here and act like, oh, I want Addison to be sentenced or I want them to take action and him to be suspended. No, I ain't gonna sit here and cap, dog. I hope he learned from his lesson. You hear me? But if it was that serious, they would have took action already. And I ain't gonna sit here and say, oh, take action, period, dog. For real. Like, what? Heavy, homie. Why Jordan Addison might not face punishment from NFL until 2025. Probably saying the same thing as the last article I read, but let's see. Minnesota Vikings second-year receiver Jordan Addison might not receive punishment from the NFL until 2025 after his court date stemming from a DUI charge was rescheduled for December. Addison, 21, was originally scheduled to appear in court. Okay, pretty much saying the same thing. Let's see. Same shit as the other one said. They just worded it differently. The December 3rd hearing is for arraignment and Addison's plea. If he pleads guilty, he could be ordered to pay up to $2,000 in fines, lose his driver's license up to 6 months, or face up to 6 months in jail, which we know from the last article. This is what Addison said, which we know what he said already. I own up to whatever it is, whatever disciplinary actions that come my way. Addison said at the start of training camp, which we know when asked about his arrest, I'm going to stand tall, get through it. Facts, respect, let's get it, man. So that's pretty much it. Same as the last article. So yeah, dog. Whatever happens to Addison, they probably won't make a judgment until after the 25 season. You hear me? So after the 25. So hopefully Addison had learned from his mistake, but I'm happy he will be on the field because I ain't going to sit here and cap and say, oh, I want him to be off the field, him to be suspended. And he's facing enough legal action already. They're talking about suspending license, fine. So he's whatever punishment comes, it's going to happen regardless. But I'm glad it's not going to happen this year. You know, he didn't hit nobody. He didn't run nobody over. You hear me? Didn't nobody get killed in it? Rest in peace, Kyrie. You hear me? Real situation, right? But yeah, Addison can't be drinking whatever, a little bit, a lot, falling asleep at the wheel, period, dog. That's inexcusable, unacceptable, and I'm sure he's learned from it. So hopefully he continues the ball. He's a much-needed weapon. He's needed on the field. No replacing Addison heavy. You hear me? You want him on the field as a Vikings fan? Definitely, dog. Brings a whole new dynamic to the offense. Then you get Hockenson back. It's just going to continue to elevate and grow. Bottom line, dog. That's it for Addison, man. Shout out Swaggy Addy, homie. Wish him the best, dog. Hopefully he keep his mind right. Stay zoned in, big dog. Stay zoned in. 1,000. You understand? Next up, I talked about the defense earlier, but I got to single out one player and give Stephon Gilmore his credit, his just due, right? Just at his age, the way he's balling, what he's doing, how he has contributed to the Vikings. You see why the Vikings wanted him, why they pursued him heavy, dog, period. That just goes to show no matter a player's age, your age, if you can still contribute, you can still play. You take care of your body, you're zoned in mentally, physically. You can still contribute. It doesn't matter, dog. Put him on the field. He's still an elite cornerback. Maybe not the same, but he's still elite, dog. Period. You hear me? Definitely glad he's in the building, man. We're going to go here with it. Boom. We're going to last little topic for the night for the live, dog. We're going to leave it like that here and finish it off with this real quick. Here we go. Yeah, man. Stephon Gilmore sounds off on outsmarting Aaron Rodgers. Vikings perfect start. Yeah, shout out Stephon Gilmore, dog. True competitor, true veteran, true leader, man, on the defense. Minnesota Vikings new cornerback Stephon Gilmore is a former NFL Defensive Player of the Year for a reason. Facts. And it showed in his play against QB Aaron Rodgers and the New York Jets in London. Gilmore tallied 6 tackles and an interception, big-time interception, big-time interception, you hear me? To help the Vikings to a 23-17 victory that takes the team into its bye week at a perfect record of 5-0. The defensive back spoke to Albert Breer of Sports Illustrated following the win on Sunday, October 6th, during which he discussed how he outsmarted Rodgers to force one of the 3 Minnesota takeaways on the day. You see what he said? Outsmarted. You hear me? Outsmarted Rodgers, right? That's real veteran savvy. You know, everybody doesn't bring that to the table, dog. I don't care what they say about Rodgers. He's this, he's that, older, 40, whatever. Just the fact Stephon Gilmore knows that he outsmarted Rodgers. That's just swag. That's just savvy, homie. That's him playing the game at a high level for years. Being able to make a game-winning pick when your team is damn near about to give the game up. Your defense is dead tired. Been on the field majority of the second half. He found a way. The defense found a way all game. And you can say that was the biggest interception of the game because it sealed it, dog. Just the fact that he outsmarted Rodgers, understood what was going on, processing everything in seconds, really, makes a big play. Can't take it for granted, homie. Can't take it for granted. Shout out Gilmore. You hear me? Shout out Gilmore. I just know Aaron Rodgers. He's like he likes back shoulder throws. Facts. Gilmore told Breer. I was able to cut wide receiver Mike Williams off at the top of the route and be able to see the ball. They got me the play before that on the slant. Boom. He said he learned from it. Learned from his mistakes right there quickly and swiftly. They got him on the play before the slant. What did he do? He knew what was coming. He knew the quick pass or over the back throw was coming. And he adapted, homie. Adapted. Not everybody can do that, dog. I told him if he threw it my way again, I'm going to make him pay. I had a good technique and made the play. Let's get it, man. That's what it's about, dog. He said, throw it again. I'm going to get you. You hear me? And that's what he got it. Breer also asked Gilmore about one of the most unexpected 5-0 starts in recent NFL history. It doesn't surprise me because I think that we just play together. Unselfishly. You hear what he said? Unselfishly, dog. Man sharpen man, iron sharpen iron. Everybody want to see everybody win, dog. Ain't no divas on the squad, huh? Ain't no crybabies on the squad, huh? On the defense. You know what I'm saying? Nobody crying about having all the attention, all the star power. They're a team. They want to win together. They're a unit, a real unit, dog. I told you, chemistry, cohesion, it's a different animal, dog. It makes all the difference. Period. Yeah, you hear me? SKOL Vikes. The QB said, we don't care who makes the plays. We just want someone to make the plays each down. Let me say it again. We don't care who makes the plays. We just want someone to make the plays each down. Do you hear me? I'm saying it's just unselfish guys playing with each other, dog. Huh? Let's go, man. Let's go, dog. Huh? And you love to hear that from a savvy vet like him. He could have came in just been all about the money, got his 10 mil, played a half-ass season, been cool with it. No, he's a winner, dog. He's a winner. Huh? And the fact he knows what it takes to win. He understood that. He felt that energy in the locker room. He said the 5-0 start don't surprise him, homie, because they're a damn fucking unit. That goes a long way in the NFL and life in general, dog. Everybody want to eat. Everybody want to see everybody eat and win. Goes a long way, homie. And when you mix that with talent, huh? Great coaching, huh? Athletes, huh? Underdogs with chips on their shoulders, huh? Underdogs, heavy disrespected, slept on, smart players, intelligent football players. Whoo, man, that's a great blend, a Super Bowl winning blend, dog. Do you hear me? Heavy. So shout out Stephon Gilmore, man, the way he's been playing the whole season, dog. Teams don't even throw his way a lot. Aaron Rodgers tried him, and he made him pay, just like he said he would do. But he's 34, 35, playing at a high level, great attitude, brings you experience, brings you knowledge of the game, understanding, helping coach the young dudes up, getting them young boys right. On top of that, making plays, winning games, homie. And shout out Flores for identifying these people, these players, dog. Quasi O'Connell identifying these players. Having a great free agency, man. Heavy, man. It's not easy. It's not easy, dog. It don't always work out. But Quasi cooked heavy. That's what it's about, man. So shout out Stephon Gilmore. They call him Gilly, huh? Still doing it at a high level. At a high, you can argue he's the best cornerback on the team. Period. Even being the oldest, you can say he the best on the team. Huh? Shout out to the whole secondary, like I said earlier. But you got to give Stephon Gilmore much credit and big props. Yeah. Vikings got players, man. Players who ready to play and who want it for real, dog. Hands down, man down, 1,000. That's it for the live, man. Make sure you fire them comments up, fire the chat up, like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that bell. Huh? I'll see y'all next time, dog. SKOL Vikes, win, lose, or draw. Heavy. Yeah.